This is good.
Outing?
Outing.
Outing is...
Where did I forgot a letter.
Yeah, outing.
Outing.
What do you think we were laughing at when you wrote, you thought adulting and it was actually outing?
This is, I mean,
And also, that's not an N
could,
either. That's an A without the stripe.
anyone could make that mistake.
Outing is like soup. I'm the fork.
I'm the fork.
I'm the fork. It's a great fork too.
We should just
This is, I was trying to make it like
You were trying to draw a series of clocks. And
yeah.
this showed up.
No, I was trying to make it like when it's like translated twice.
Mm-hmm. Outing
But
is like,
outing, that's a common misconception of that word.
it's a misconception.
Or a common misspelling of that word.
Oh my God, I watched the Sam Cedar Jubilee thing.
You watched
Oh, me
it?
too.
Yeah, it was
I
really
didn't
good.
watch it, but I came close to.
It was
Yeah.
really good. I liked Sam Cedar. Since
I like
kid.
Jubilee.
And Jubilee's great as
I
well.
don't care about Sam Cedar.
You like Sam Cedar since you were a kid?
Since I was like probably 15 or
You've liked
whatever.
him.
Whenever,
You liked him when he was on Sex in the City as one of Miranda's friends.
That's when do you think Sex in the City came out? No, I watched the Majority Report when I was like a senior in
15 is not a kid. That's a teen.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
remember you
There's
watching
people
Sam
in the room,
Cedar
they're
when I
waving
first
their-
met
Yeah,
you.
I would watch Sam Cedar.
They're
yeah.
waving their red flags.
They are.
People in this room are waving their red flags.
Okay, here's
Wait,
the point.
about what?
Oh, I would do one of those, and I think every time they do one of those Jubilee videos, I'm like amazed that people can think.
Are
that
they the
fast.
same
Yeah.
ones that they do one guy hiding in a room of girls?
Yeah.
Really?
Those are the best videos
Those
of
are.
all time.
I haven't seen those.
I've watched most of those multiple times.
Jubilee is like every like really bottom of the barrel like idea.
It's just all that like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Just the crap. Yeah,
Five-
the crap of the end.
five
of the net.
kids,
No, it's
five
perfect.
kids
It's
and one
amazing.
adult in a room.
That they should
Well, have you
actually
seen
one
that?
secret
There's
kid
the-
hides among 5 adults.
No,
They've
the
made-
opposite.
One secret adult. They've definitely done that.
They would
one.
do
It would be
DJ
hard.
They have
you guys,
DJ
you guys
Daniel,
must
bro.
have watched the one where it's one white guy hiding in the black guys.
You're
Yes.
you're
it's
joking.
the best. Okay, you're joking in that.
Of course, I've seen
yeah,
this.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've lived it.
It's the best video ever.
Have you seen the one where it's the short guy with the tall guys?
Yes.
And it's like 10 seconds long because they're like, he's like, I'm 7 foot. And they're like, how tall is your mom? And he's like, she's about like 8 foot tall. They just instantly get rid of
That's how I would probably be. I would completely panic.
Yeah.
But the reason I brought it up was in this because it's like the Sam Cedar versus like 20 Republicans or whatever, and they always and every one of these they get the dumbest, gayest
Oh, yeah.
Republican guy.
Yeah.
The one gay Republican
Did
who's
you
just
see?
a moron.
I didn't
Yeah.
finish it. Did you see the guy in the background? He's in like some other video, but there's like some like MAGA rapper there, and he wears like Bowser spikes around his like
is it? I think I know that guy.
He's a MAGA like rapper. And he dresses like Lil Uzi, and then he goes on there. And he's like, Trump is like the best for this country, like all this shit. But he's like dressed like Timu Lil Uzi. It's so awesome. I don't know
So
if he
what-
talked, but that guy Michael.
What does the red flags mean when they
the red
pull
flags
them
means
out?
I want to speak.
Yeah, I think it means like
Okay.
we don't agree with this person, or
We
this
should
person's
have
not doing a good job.
I want to speak.
I
We actually
wouldn't-
really should have
That's
I
not
want
a
to
bad
speak
idea.
flags because we do
Really
a
not a
lot of
bad idea.
interrupting of each
Yeah.
other.
What are you
I think
talking
we've-
about?
We're very accustomed to it to the
Maybe
point
we
where I
could
think
try one.
I think it
episode
could
with-
help
with
where
flags.
we do flags. I mean, I guess I don't know that it even. I think it's maybe part of our charm
I guess.
that we talk
The,
over each
the
other.
reason I brought it up is that they have the one gay Republican guy come up, and he does one of my favorite dumb gay guy things ever, where he says a word, uses a word completely wrong.
He says buzzword.
It's not even a buzz. It's not. Well, he does do that. Yes,
yeah,
I forgot.
I
he
love
says
this
He's-
buzzword.
Yes,
Must.
that's amazing. But then at the end, Sam Cedar is like, "Well, you and me will just never agree on this point."
Yeah.
And he says, "Okay, well then at this point, let's just illustrate this conversation." I was like, "That is, I want
That's
more
so
people
awesome.
like this guy in my life so
Yeah.
badly. Let's just illustrate
Yeah.
this conversation."
What did he say? He said like there's some point that he makes. Oh, it's about the Tuskegee Airmen. He says something
yeah.
like
He's like, Tuskegee Airmen exists, and the guy's like,
well,
that's your opinion.
that's your perspective.
I love this guy.
It's so
I
insane.
want to meet.
He has one of the worst haircuts too.
Yeah.
They're not treating him nice at that barber.
I just can't imagine.
This is the guy who says talking about tax cuts, and
Yeah,
he says no, they don't get tax cuts.
Yeah, well, he
the
says,
government.
No, they do.
they're talking about
Says
the FDA,
yeah.
and he's like, the FDA gets tax cuts because of DEI. Sam Cedar's like, there's no,
They don't pay
pay
taxes.
taxes. He's like, they do.
Yes, they do.
Sorry, they do.
Yeah.
I just love.
I
that.
don't believe that.
I think also, you know what? I think you have to have, regardless of your beliefs, you have to have something fundamentally so wrong with you to be able to speak that confidently to a man with gray hair.
yeah.
If he's a man with gray hair is
Jesus
telling you
Christ.
that you're wrong,
I'm backing way up.
even if I know I'm like 1,000% right, I'm
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, my bad.
He step on my shoe, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. I stepped
exactly.
on
What are
your
you
shoe.
doing? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter who he
You gotta
is.
respect the gray hair, man. That's why
Yeah.
Steve
Yeah.
Martin made it so far so young.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, seeing like a guy with gray hair like that, like I don't think I'd ever interrupt a person with gray hair.
No,
You
I would
would.
literally never. You would.
You would.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you would.
Interesting.
Yeah,
But that's more
interrupt
of a
was
factor
an
of the
interesting
you could
choice.
any other rude thing, and you
Any
would have
other
been
verb, yeah.
completely
Yeah.
fine.
No, because I would talk back to them, but I would wait my turn.
I've
at
never
least.
seen
Okay,
you
wait.
talk
I have
back.
an amazing scenario.
Okay.
What if you get to the TSA, and by the way, it's early, and you're hungover, and you hate that you're taking a plane for some reason, and then you get to the TSA line, and it's all old people. How you acting?
Not good.
Not good.
And you have a
Not
bomb
good.
in your bag.
Yeah, because I have a
And
bomb in
you-
my bag.
You're not excited about having to. How that's just awkward when they
Yeah.
because you put that. Why'd you even
And
put
they
the
say-
backpack on the conveyor?
And they say
belt?
Yeah.
you're flying
You know
on
they're
a
gonna see the
bird instead of
bomb.
a plane.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah, that'd be annoying as fuck. You're
They're
flying on the
flying a
back of a
bird?
bird on a
Yeah.
big leather saddle.
You're gonna have to ride a bird today instead of flying in the
I'm
plane
not
because
good
we
with
sold
birds.
too many seats.
It's a
I'm
big
not
bird.
good with
It's a big
birds.
bird.
I'm really
It's
bad
big
with
enough for
birds.
you.
You're having to. You have
Does
to.
it speak at all? It doesn't
Yes.
have any.
No,
It says
okay.
taking off when
Yeah.
it takes off, and it says landing when it lands.
Yes.
No, like inner, like.
Well, there's
what's
no
the word?
There's no pilot, so it doesn't need to say
Yeah.
"I'll be your pilot."
What would you rather fly on? A
I'll
bird?
be your bird today.
I'll be your bird today. My name is Squawk.
yeah, I'd rather hear that.
What about a blue manta ray in the sky?
Why would it be flying?
Because it
that's-
just kinda
look
they
like
kinda do
could.
that.
Yeah, they look
And-
like
Yeah, they look like
could
they're flying in
fly.
the ocean. I mean,
The
if
ocean's
it's like
blue,
some
by
kind
the
of
way,
a
like the sky. So
Yeah. So
it's
fuck
kind
you.
of like a sky manta.
It's not.
a sky manta.
Sky
not a
manta
sky
is really
manta.
cool. So don't knock it.
I'm not knocking
Some
that.
kind of a hybrid bird manta.
No, not hybrid.
ray.
It looks exactly like a manta ray.
What if
but
they
it's in the
said
sky.
we ran out of seats on the plane? You can either take a bird, or we can shoot you out of a cannon, and we'll catch you in
And
a
I'm-
net at the other airport. But it will take as long as the flight.
It'll take as
You'll
long
be
as the
shot-
flight, but I'll be shot from a cannon.
You'll be shot from a cannon. You'll be doing somersaults in the air for 6 hours, flying
Yeah.
across the country.
I'd feel
But they shoot
sick.
you in a cannon out of LA into New York.
Yeah, if it takes as long as the flight, I'd take the bird.
Okay, interesting. No bathroom on the bird.
Yeah, but the bird I think would understand.
What would you rather?
No,
do?
because you're sitting on the bird in such a way. If you get,
At a
if
certain
you,
point, I'm
no, no,
I'm
no,
falling
listen.
asleep on that bird.
This is what I'm telling you though. When you need to go to the bathroom, if you shift at all, you're gonna fall off the bird. You have to shit and pee
I
right
had a saddle.
where you
He
sit.
said I had a saddle.
Yeah,
he has a saddle. On
you
the bird.
do. You do have a saddle, but
Brown
I'm telling
saddle
you,
with a little horn.
you- there's
There's
no
stirrups on the
there's
saddle.
no way for you to
And
go
a
to the
seatbelt.
bathroom without
Yeah.
and a
falling
toilet.
out.
Ah, crap. Okay. Would
He
you
said
rather?
that there's a toilet,
Would you
so-
rather?
This is his bird. I don't know what bird he's
we
talking
have two
about.
different birds.
What bird has a toilet?
After he's
He's
done with his
crazy.
questions, I'm going to ask you about my bird.
Okay.
But the point being, if you take the bird, you have to shit and pee
In the bird's mouth.
where you're sitting.
And
You
the
can't-
bird
Well,
has
if the
to be
bird
grateful.
likes it, if the bird
This is your bird
if
again.
that's if the
Sorry,
if,
I keep
if the
mixing up
bird,
your bird and my bird.
Is my flight refunded?
My bird is
No.
is
My
what?
flight's not refunded,
never-
and I
you're-
have to
No.
ride a bird.
It's more expensive. It's a fucking bird.
You're
There's
not
only
getting
one.
that money back no matter what. Not
Which
even
one
if
is
you
the
choose
which
to
one?
remain there
Which one do
forever.
I get? Well, no, because every airline, if you say that you've been booked onto a different flight, you still get money back.
No,
No.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, there's a lady on Instagram. You got to look up this lady. She tells you the secrets of flights.
Okay, does she talk
Okay,
about what
does she
happens if
know
you
about
go on
birds?
birds
Yeah.
or cannons?
I'm a
'Cause it
little more
doesn't-
interested.
But if they put you on a different flight or cancel your
Yeah,
flight.
but what I'm telling you right now is that they're not doing that.
Yeah, but I could get triple my purchase charge.
But
Why
I'm
are
saying
you
what I'm
wanting-
saying to you right now is no.
Look, if I
think
can, if
about
I can
this
ride
scenario.
I can ride a bird and I get triple my flight credit.
so
back.
you think you can ride
Triple?
a bird?
yeah,
You
This
got to
is what I
ride a
want.
bird.
You're literally still flying.
I
at the
don't-
same
You're
time.
the
It takes
first-
the
I
same
don't.
amount of time.
Yeah, but then
The
it's
same- you're leaving
it's
at the same
amount
time.
of time. We're leaving at the same time, but it's not the flight I booked. So I should get triple my purchase charge.
But you don't. It doesn't matter.
This is why you guys
okay,
are
sure,
terrible.
but what
This
if-
is why you guys are terrible at flying.
you
That's
are,
fair.
You are
That's
worse.
fair.
You are worse.
Not worse
When
at
it comes
flying.
to flying, would you rather fly in the cargo hold with all the screaming, dying dogs and the suitcases, or would you rather have to fly the plane?
Are the Muppets there? Like Muppets, Great Muppet Caper.
Hey, stay with me. Stay with me.
Is it a Muppet scenario?
Nope. Stay with me. Stay with me. You got
What
this.
kind of cages?
What kind of cages are the dogs in?
Yeah, do I see them?
They're just kennels.
Do I hear them?
You hear them. They're terrified. Some of them
Alright.
pass away.
I
Would
don't
you
really-
rather do that, or do you have to operate the autopilot?
I'd rather be in the cargo hold.
Really.
Yeah.
Gets rather cold in there.
I get to wear my
It's getting pretty chilly.
I get to wear all my clothes. I don't have to bring a suitcase.
It took me
don't get to wear any clothes.
many years to logically realize in my mind that the suitcases are on the plane
yeah.
and they don't somehow get sent.
That is one of the most interestingly
airport.
stupid things I've ever heard.
I think that was something that I thought as a kid
Okay.
because you don't see.
Well, you said
your-
it took you a long time.
that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm telling you. It's something
Okay.
I thought as a kid.
Yeah.
That I believed as a kid and just never interrogated
Uh-huh.
You thought they just
until
a separate
very
plane.
until very late.
Can you tell? Do
I
you feel
don't-
comfortable telling me
I
what
feel
age?
like I don't actually have an exact age to give
Okay.
you. I feel like it's got to be in high school. I really do because it's just not. I wasn't flying very much.
Yeah.
and it wasn't just
No,
something
it's
I
not
ever
sitting-
thought about.
You're not having to interrogate.
I'm never thinking about it. And then there was a point where I was like, oh yeah, they're on the plane.
Did you feel smart for figuring it out yourself?
No, I felt pretty stupid.
I would have been like,
because I
nice.
was
Nobody
imagining,
could
I
ever
think
pretend to tell
my
me that.
childhood imagination was that there was either a separate plane that
Yeah.
they just put the
Like
bags
a car-
on,
like
that
a freight
flies.
plane
Yeah,
that flies right next to
them and then lands.
Yeah.
Or they get sent on like a super fast train or
Well,
something.
that makes sense because a lot of the times, especially when you're a kid, it feels like forever waiting for the luggage to get off the
right,
plane.
and you don't see it.
They're waiting for the luggage
You drop
to
it
land.
off. It's like if it goes on the plane, why am I not carrying it onto the plane and putting it in?
Yeah, it's a good point. It should be a hole.
How come
in
they
the side
don't? How
of
come
the plane.
the plane isn't clear?
Yeah, that is also something that I've thought of.
Because
many
it fucking
times.
freak you out.
Nah.
Parts of it are clear. I call them windows.
Whole plane should be clear.
Whole
should be
plane.
clear plastic metal, clear metal.
Clear metal. What would you? Well, name one.
Let's
clear
see. Let's
metal
see.
then.
Let's see you try to do a gotcha on that.
On clear metal.
like-
I'm stuck.
It sounds
Yeah.
like you're the one
I
who
will
ignored
say-
the gotcha when he said name one clear metal.
Because no gotcha. I'm sorry.
No?
There is something about this way of sitting that just I feel like I'm interrogating you. This feels like
it's
It's because
called-
the light
We're
behind. it's
becoming
that
light
light.
behind me.
We're becoming Jubilee.
We're both
Yeah.
one guy versus two other guys.
One guy versus two.
You know what? No, it's
We'll
you.
say
You
what
feel
we
like
do.
you're interrogating me because you watched the Jubilee video and you like to do stuff that you watched.
Really?
Yeah.
So what should I?
There's so many times where he's come in wearing like a new style of clothing because he just watched something.
That's true. I wear a duster that one time.
He wore a
after I
duster.
watched Tombstone.
Yeah, he watched Tombstone. He came in dressed up like a woman when he watched Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny was the first time I saw a woman.
Yeah.
in anything.
Well,
I
when you
ever
saw
seen.
when the first time you saw someone dressing up as a woman to be funny, you were like, "That would be funny if I dressed up like a woman and came into the studio."
I remember that.
You
Yeah.
were like, "Okay, time to trick Fudd."
That was the first time I saw someone with ears.
Yeah. And when he found out about
To ha- or
ears,
When
sorry,
you
to have
guys-
someone
when
who
he
had
saw
ears to be
in a
funny.
movie,
When you guys remember me,
when
you think of me in your head, do I have ears on the side of my head, or am
When-
do I just have a ball? For
or when
a
we
head?
do what?
when you imagine me.
You mean if?
when? When you imagine me, do you imagine that I have ears on the side of my head, or
I
even
mean,
features?
most of the time that I see you, you got these on.
this is what you look like to me.
You do look exactly like this.
Homer Simpson.
No, the other one next to
The
it.
Oh,
picture,
that.
the photograph of you.
Is that really what I look like?
In my head, that's what you look like.
That's so sweet. Do you guys think of me as
But
really...
it ends there. I mean,
Yeah.
you see.
What do you mean it ends?
Well, you can see
Like, I
where your
don't-
finger is. It ends.
I don't have a bottom when you
No.
imagine
I
me?
don't imagine your bottom.
Well,
You're not
I would
here.
think-
I don't imagine your bottom. Just the
You're
whole.
thinking about your friend and you just only imagine their lower body, their legs.
That might be more helpful than trying to remember somebody's face. Just trying to remember
Their jeans.
their genes. Be like, those are interesting genes.
Those are new.
No,
I can
And just hope they wear them again at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. Some guy earlier, like when you guys were talking about the Jubilee thing, I caught his gaze when he was walking by, and he walked forward and then walked back and looked at me and went, and then
He
kept
likes it.
going. Yeah, I think he was impressed with the studio.
Whoa, thank you,
Yeah.
man. It's all
Pretty
set up
impressive
really in an
setup.
impressive way.
I wish that I really wish that we did do I think we talked about this, but like getting a really long XLR and then putting a microphone right there and just letting
Just let
people walk
anybody
up.
walk up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say one thing
Yeah.
and scare us.
Yeah.
That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah,
But like, there's no way someone would steal it, and there's
What
no
if
way
what
to
we put a
like
sign that said
don't steal.
"Don't steal"?
Don't
Or we
steal
could put a
this.
Not
chain.
free.
We could put a chain up to the fence.
A chain with a microphone at the end. That would be so badass.
no,
That's
I meant like
fucking
a
cool.
chained up, but that's actually a way
My
better
idea
idea.
was way cooler.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, you could just entwine.
See,
the
there's
XLR
another
cable
person
in the
walking
chain.
up. Just
Yeah,
a
there's
kid.
a lot of kids who
kid
sit here at
just-
the bus
It's
stop.
Just
a bus
staring
stop.
in,
We don't have
yeah.
to worry about every person who walks to the bus stop and stands at it.
Well, he stared in. He looked directly at me.
I mean, he
Well,
looked in the
that's 'cause
door. It's
you
a
looked at him.
clear
Yeah, I
door.
looked
You're
at him
looking
because
at
we
him.
were
and
talking. We were talking
and you
about
also
putting a
said out
microphone
loud,
chain.
You also said out loudly, now a kid is walking up to the door.
Dude, he's gonna come in and beat us up.
You think that people can't hear,
No,
They
you
can hear.
can't.
but
you
it's,
can't hear.
it's a glass door.
You can't
They-
hear through
Sound
that
goes
door.
through glass.
No,
I'm seeing your whole life flash before
no,
your
you
eyes.
can't. There's no. Hold on. You guys have to talk as loud as you can now. There's no way.
Let's just.
Okay,
All right,
we're gonna
ready?
talk as loud as we can.
Ready? He's checking his phone.
He's checking. Why is he checking?
We're for the audio listeners. We're mouthing as if we can.
Yeah, we're pretending to talk.
Pretending
We're
to
making no sound. He's okay. Now he's trying to FaceTime.
I'm not.
No, my FaceTime doesn't work.
I'm gonna pretend. Yeah. Our
Why?
FaceTime. My FaceTime doesn't work. Sorry, buddy. Come back inside. Come back inside. It's time for work. It's time for work.
I really don't understand why
you
you're
didn't
still
hear
out
it.
there.
Did you hear it?
Why
Did
are
you hear us
still
at all,
going
or what are
outside?
you? Why are you out? What? What are you laughing at?
Nobody can see you. You just
What?
what? We're sitting here
Wait,
doing the
you were
whole
right.
podcast.
You can't hear anything out there.
No, you go try it now.
I mean, I just believe you.
No, go
I'm not
to-
gonna. No, we
you
just
have to-
did that, and me and him, we weren't even saying anything. We're just go like rah, 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 the entire time you were out there.
I don't believe you.
We were
Why?
trying to carry the weight.
We had
Hold
to
on,
talk.
one
One
of
of you,
co-hosts
one of you
left.
go outside.
Why?
You are-
just
you're-
did the experiment. You don't even trust your own
You don't trust
conclusion.
your own
I
ears.
don't trust my own.
Okay, so it's figured out. We can say whatever we want about anybody who walks by, and they'll have no idea that we did that. It's good to know. It really is. That kid had no
There's
idea.
there's
So we
no
were
way.
wrong. You were right. Now you're saying there's no way.
Now I think that you guys were messing with me because I can't tell if you were talking. I tried to call
you
to
can't
see.
tell you we were talking because it was quiet.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
I'm confused now.
Who cares? You
This is
figured it out.
confusing to me. This is confusing to me now. I just don't understand anything in the world anymore.
Did we blow your mind?
I think my mind's blown.
You're just being so surprised by how right you are. That's
First
something
time
that
being
shatters your worldview. Being just completely.
Well, I'm not usually right when I do science.
I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair.
All my science experiments never really work.
What other experiments have you done? You ever do this experiment? Freeze
Why you
water in
got
a-
Club Mate?
Freeze milk. Sorry.
You trying to quit drinking?
What?
Isn't that like a sober guy drink?
It's a yerba mate that I had 2 days ago that I just used as a water bottle.
Oh.
Oh, mate.
Mate, Club Mate.
I thought that was a sober guy
Your mate
drink.
that's in the club.
And you drink that at the club. That was a thing back in the. That was like a thing in like the early.
That's a thing.
That was a thing. People were drinking. Yeah, people drink Club Mate at like bars and stuff. I've seen it.
Well, yeah, it's just a yerba mate.
That's fucking crazy, man.
That ice cream truck must be so loud for us to be able to hear it in here. Okay, I'm coming clean. We completely pretended you were right,
Yeah.
and then we tried to fool you. Fuck! It almost worked in this fucking ice cream truck who drives by. We hear every note of my favorite song. Okay, I'm sorry for betraying you.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, but you could hear that out there, but that's because the window's open. What? It's because the window's cracked.
You're crazy. What are you talking?
Why would that come in? What sound?
I look over, the windows are all
No,
closed.
window's open, man.
Why would sound be able to come in but not out?
Because there's probably soundproofed or something.
Fuck, man, I really thought we had you for
windows
some minute. We even got past the stage of you being like, you guys are messing with me.
Yeah.
We got after
We
that.
we
Yeah.
we
It was-
we ran away with
That
it.
was close. I
We
did
were
start to
home
feel
free.
bad. I was like, this is...
because-
there's some point where it
because-
becomes just a real lie.
yeah.
And that was almost...
That
it was
serves
almost
no
there.
purpose.
That serves... No, there's no point to...
Not even that funny.
No, not
Just-
even that. Just lying
just
for
simply
no
to be
reason.
lying.
Just really
Yeah.
to deceive you.
Yeah.
And I don't
well-
want to be doing stuff like that.
No.
You can probably hear those bike wheels going as well.
That was an interesting person.
Somebody, if you are that hunched over with a bike,
Yeah.
why are you even walking?
He
Just
had
get
some
on the
kinda,
bike and
like,
ride away.
sheepdog hair.
Shaggy sheep.
Shaggy.
Dude, this Diet Coke is not sitting so well inside of my body.
That's water.
But it was Diet Coke. Well, not the water, but
The water was mate.
The water was the water was always water, or maybe at some point it was something else. It's just a burp. What is
Shaggy sheep.
Why is that so surprising to you?
Man. What a night.
Yeah, what a night.
What a night.
Oh man.
What other hypotheticals have you guys been thinking of recently? This is always a good time to catch up on this.
Yeah. I don't know.
Would
I'm
you
not really. I'm trying to
rather-
think of any of them that I've thought of. Did
You
I-
know what seems horrible to go through that I would like to sneak into a hypothetical at some point? Mummification.
Yeah.
Would you rather be? What would,
I was just
but the-
reading about
Would you
this,
rather
setting up a
these people
hypotheticals.
in Papua New Guinea. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Papua. They make mummies. They smoke people's bodies.
Like a mummy?
Like they jerky them to make them into mummies.
while they're alive.
I think that what
Would you
is
smoke
there
a
do it
mummy?
while they're alive?
Would you
I
ever
don't know.
smoke mummy?
Like
No.
smoke it in a bowl.
You
Yeah.
probably get a terrible disease.
Not, but who knows? It's just crap at some point.
At a certain point, it becomes
just like smoking
dust.
a leather.
Dude, they used to
I
eat
saw someone
mummies.
smoking crack today.
No, they didn't used to eat mummies. Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, the mellified man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had mummy powder too. It was believed to cure.
That was like Victorian England, right?
Yeah.
They would
they
fucking
would have
eat mummy.
they would have
They had
mummy,
mummy
eating
dust.
parties, dude.
It was like a.
The more I find out about these
Yeah, well, there's
British,
two different. They did that. They had the mummy powder, and then there was also the ancient. I think it was Chinese belief that you could, if you covered a guy in honey and buried him underground for 100 years, his body would become
A bee.
a complete cure for all things, even maybe getting stung by a bee. Now that I
Become a
think of it,
human bee.
is there any way to cure a bee sting, or do you just have to fucking live with it?
I
Because
think
I've
it's
never
one of
got
those,
stung by
It's
a
one of those
bee.
things that sticks with you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I was thinking about asking
never been
somebody to
stung?
sting me or a bee. asking or like
Asking somebody to sting you
asking
with
a
a
bee
bee.
to
Anyway,
sting
the
you.
point being, I was thinking of getting stung. I've never have.
You've never
But
been stung.
They say you're more likely to be like have an allergic reaction of bee sting the second time you're stung
Yeah.
because your body has. So I'm like, I probably shouldn't. I should just.
You got one buffer.
You get one free.
Yeah, you
right.
get one
Because
free
I don't
bee
know.
sting.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. But I'm also like, yeah, maybe I want to try it.
I've been stung once, and
So the second one's gonna be.
a second one could be really bad for me, but also I remember it as the worst pain I ever have experienced in my entire
Were
life.
you a child?
Yeah, I was a 17.
Okay.
I don't remember if I got stung by a bee or bit by a wasp.
Yeah.
Do they?
I don't.
Wasps bite.
But
They
when they
bite?
bite,
Yeah.
it makes it.
I
all
saw
puffy.
you
It's like
try
a sting.
getting ready to.
Well, what's
he's
this
right
fucking
about it.
thing
He's
for?
right about everything. Oh my god, my ear.
What's this for?
You scared his ear.
My bad.
I went too deep with a Q-tip yesterday. I'm having deep issues.
Why
Hannah.
is the dude one of the most relatable scenes in movie television
I
history?
didn't go so bad as her, but it definitely has been
I
bothering
get
me.
in there.
I'm pretty careful. I know just how in there I can get, but my hand just slipped, and it's been.
I'm poking
been
new
bad.
thoughts into my brain every single time.
There was it didn't even hurt. There was just an impact and a
Yeah.
sound and feeling where I was like, oh,
we probably just destroyed
You know
your
how
eardrum.
stupid
I just
doctors
did
are?
something bad. That's all.
Every single doctor's like, "Oh, don't put anything bigger than your elbow in your ear," and it's like, "Bitch, it won't fit."
Doctors.
Doctors be saying
Doctors
No,
say
put
don't-
bigger than your elbow.
Nothing
anything
bigger-
bigger than your elbow in your ear.
I
Nothing
think
bigger
they-
than your elbow should go in your ear canal.
I
Yeah.
think they say smaller.
Well, nothing bigger than your elbow should go in either.
That's
I think
true.
I think I meant to say smaller when I
But
said
then
this.
I gave you a chance to correct
Yeah,
yourself.
I know.
And then you still said bigger.
Look,
Outro's throwing you a lifeline.
I have
here.
I struggle a lot with just the English language.
Bigger
That's
versus
fair.
small. This seemed more like a conceptual thing though, because you did know that bigger things won't fit.
Do you ever
your
think
ear.
about that? Maybe English just isn't your language, and you
don't
need to
think
find you
so.
a different
You're
one.
gonna learn like Tagalog?
Yeah,
and become
something like that. I think would be great for you.
like a
Maybe.
famous novelist.
You'd be like,
could.
you could end up being like a genius
a
of another language.
3,000-page
Yeah.
novel
Yeah,
in Korean
like a
or
huge
something.
epic. Also, that
The most
was
beautiful prose.
reading. I also feel like reading right to left might come naturally for
That
you.
might.
Wow.
I tried to. There was like this. It was this thing that like showed you how to read Korean
Okay.
and like how you could like write.
What
like,
do you mean
uh,
thing?
It was like an infographic
Infographic,
thing.
okay.
And it was like I remember seeing it in high school and convincing myself that like, oh, dude, I could like read Korean if I like studied this. And I remember like writing out a sentence in that, and then realizing like, oh yeah, no, this is like the what's like how in Japan or whatever, like it's not, what's the word for it's not kanji.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but kanji is like the actual like language. There's like the one where if you have to like write an American name.
Oh,
This is like-
yeah. There's kanji and hiragana,
kanji,
right?
Yeah, something like
kanji
that.
is like the one where it's,
I think I was doing that, but for
Yeah.
Korean, where I was just writing stuff.
that's like a
phonetic.
phonetic
Yeah.
alphabet.
yeah, I was doing the phonetic Korean alphabet, and I was like, oh, I did not learn it at all.
You didn't learn any of this.
I didn't learn
symbols and
anything, and I was like, look, I wrote my name,
I wish that
and it was like, this is gibberish.
if we had that in English, what words, something like kanji, what words
pictures,
kind
yeah.
of look like what they are?
Okay, I got one for you right off the bat. This one's
Please.
basically I've seen on Facebook dozens of times. Bed.
yeah,
It looks like a
Bed.
bed.
Bed looks
It
like a
Bed
bed.
is a full
like a bed.
English kanji.
Fully a bed.
Apple. We could just.
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
what
but if we're doing English
Looks
kanji,
like
it
O.
should just move.
oh,
O's good.
looks-
looks like an O.
But
Yeah.
we could just move the words around until it looked like you could just spell the word
People.
apple.
Oh, look at this. Wait.
sorry, back to the whiteboard for everybody.
I mean, this is the perfect activity for the
I
whiteboard.
mean, the whiteboard needs more love.
This is a word. So we got bed, but what about this?
Okay, B-E. What?
Stripes and stinger.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
You just have to write it at an
I'm
angle
just
a
thinking
little
of
bit.
ways
that's what I
to,
was-
and
I was
put. You need to
thinking
put a
like
line, a dotted line behind it as well.
Like it's flying.
Yeah, you know that dotted line.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is
So what's
P.
this?
It looks like it says PPP L.
What's-
All right. So wait a sec. Okay. So that looks like a lowercase q, two p's,
I think something.
Oh, wait.
I think something happened to me in my sleep last night. I think I lost oxygen to my brain.
I just thought
I
of
think
another
that
one.
there's no way I'm this stupid today.
crazy.
There's no way I'm this stupid
Check
today.
this out. This is another word that basically looks like what it is.
Okay. All right. I'm seeing a B. Oh, bot.
Or even
Well, it's kind of
The whole time I thought this said cot.
boobs.
robot.
Boobs.
It doesn't quite.
Oh, this looks like
Doesn't it look like a robot?
This looks like a circuit board.
Oh, or
WSE.
See, that's what I was trying to do with Apple.
Wheel. Oh, wheel.
That's what I was trying to do with Apple.
that's Apple?
man. Oh, man.
It messed up.
All right. Well, in what?
I mostly made. I mean, if
You're just gonna make it a
that
circle.
if that said shrimp, it would look more like a shrimp.
It's kind of a circle.
Yeah, like a cooked shrimp.
Yeah, I guess they curl up.
This kind of
that.
looks like a person.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it needs to say the words.
right now that just says
It's
or.
you just drew a stick man. I can't find any letters
orc.
in there. Hat.
Hat's
Hat
kind of
could
look
work.
Like a hat.
It looks like a hat.
could work.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, so this is a long-term project for us, I think.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
American kanji
American kanji
is
the-
very difficult.
It is hard, and I see why it took thousands of years probably to
Yeah.
come up with all the original kanji
Well,
stuff.
those stuff is so old that they came up with that so fast and never changed it.
Honestly, one of my very favorite sentences I've ever heard you say.
What? Why?
Those stuff are so old.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You did. That they can't. I don't even remember the second half, but it hit me like a truck. That was amazing. Today is truly one of the best days of my life.
Yeah.
Everybody is
I
having.
got a bad sleep.
Yeah, you got a bad sleep.
I got a bad sleep.
Did you have a bad dream?
I had an amazing sleep.
Trying to think
Really?
about.
I had
the
one of the
dream I
best
had.
sleeps of my
Well,
life.
this just means that this is how you are.
I think
this
I'm
is the
just-
real you.
I think I'm just the stupidest guy in the world.
No, it can't. No,
not the world.
I don't
maybe,
think you're the stupidest guy in the world.
Maybe
I
in
think
this
we should do our
district.
topic for the day.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we can do a lot on this topic.
All right,
I feel like
let's
it's a fun
jump into
topic.
it then.
Okay.
Guys, a lot of people have asked us, we've done over 600 episodes of this show or
Is
something.
it 600?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's got to be over 600. They're both on three. In the
Oh, yeah, that's
300s,
right.
We've done. Have we actually? I just said that out of my ass.
Yeah, it was 600 something.
600, then
Ace
plus
Ventura
the
vibes.
Dungeons and Dragons.
More, yeah.
I mean, we've done
We're,
hundreds.
we're coming close to a
dozens.
cumulative 1,000,
I mean, between the ones
Yeah.
that
right?
we
What do you mean, right? Is 600 close to 1,000? Is that what you're?
It's pretty close.
Because the 600's not counting the D&D.
D&D. There's a lot
campaigns.
of D&D.
A
done
600,
other
or we're coming
podcasts.
towards 1,000 hours. No,
We've
definitely
cleared
done 1,000 hours.
1,000 hours.
definitely. Yeah,
Easily.
we're coming up to 10,000 is what I meant to say.
We're pretty far from 10,000.
We're far from 10,000.
But you wouldn't know that
Does
watching
that
the show.
mean, is that good?
It's really, it doesn't mean anything. It just is, maybe we just aren't.
Well, how close are we to 10,000?
We're not, so if we've done 1,000 hours, yeah, so 10,000 minus 1,000. You had to guess.
Yeah, but we haven't, there's no way that it's, because we did,
0,000. Take the one out.
yeah,
Good, but I want to hear
0,000.
him say it.
10,000 minutes maybe.
Maybe.
I think we've easily done 10,000 minutes. Okay, the point is,
God.
everybody's asking, how'd you guys get so
How did-
damn good at this? how do you do this week after week?
I know.
Put out
what-
this amazing
this
product.
cream of the crop.
I mean-
But we wanted to do a kind of
Give us $2,000 a month.
2,000.
20,000, I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
Give us $20,000 a month.
Yeah.
To hear this.
Well, not this. This is free.
Not yeah. This one is free.
Yeah, that's true.
But
YouTube
this,
gives
but
us
this,
hundreds
but this
of
should be
thousands of
fucking.
we get
this
we
should
get
be fucking
$6 a
premium.
month from YouTube.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
This,
MX.
I think we literally get less than $1 a month from
Yeah,
YouTube. I'm
we
not
don't
even
make any
joking.
money, and we've never done ads too. So we make more
I
than
think
you.
we can't do ads because of our foul mouse.
and also our punk behavior.
Well,
We
fuck
just go
advertisers.
we go against our ethos.
But today we basically wanted to do a behind the scenes making of
Yeah.
tutorial and break down how exactly from start to finish we create an episode of podcast.
Yeah,
about
so
lists.
usually on we have a Monday meeting every
Yeah.
week and we
Monthly.
get together and
Monday.
Monday.
Well, we used to do monthly.
We did that
It's
a couple times.
Well,
We
here's
did it,
the
like,
thing:
maybe
if you
once or
want to do,
twice.
if you want to do,
It's just not right.
if you want to do what we do,
maybe used to do.
if you want to do what we do, stop doing monthly. Go to Monday.
Okay.
There we go.
Monday.
First rule of
First
podcasting.
rule of podcasting.
Here's the dish. Yesterday we had our monthly, or fuck, you fucking me up, man.
Why did you say monthly? It's
You got
not
me
monthly.
all fucked up now.
It's weekly.
We have our Monday meeting.
There's one Monday a week.
We were like, what should we do for the episode this week? And we said, what if we come up with the idea for the episode, and not just the
On-
episode, or not
on
just
the
the
episode.
idea.
We do show everything. So we show
The
our process.
entire
We'll come
process.
up with the idea, the title,
Yeah.
the thumbnail, the description, some ideas for what to talk about, and then
Yeah.
we'll be out the door.
Yeah, and then it's over.
We just
And
want to
then
show you our creative process so that you can replicate it, because honestly, there's not enough stuff that is exactly like us.
There's not enough podcasts about List in the world, and it would be nice if some other people could pick up the
Yeah.
slack.
So at the
This
end
is
of
my-
this,
we're
once
hoping
you-
that other people do.
exactly.
Yeah.
I want to challenge
Yeah.
every other podcast in the world.
Yeah.
Put out an episode of Podcast About List.
Please, God.
And you know what? Even if you're just a regular ass guy who works, just do an
it at
episode of
work.
Podcast About List.
just do one. And you
Just
don't
make
have to
it
put it
work.
out. Just make it for yourself.
just
Yeah.
well, and give it to make it for us.
Yeah.
And if we get 365 of these, we're going
retiring.
to go on vacation.
Yeah.
and you guys get one,
Get one
episode, a day, for an entire year.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's think about this. Let's get in the headspace.
Sure, we're getting up there in the year. So
Hold
we're
on.
gonna
Let me
make
turn
sure.
back my watch to Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know
So
how to
let's
do
see.
that,
Let me
but I'm
turn my hand
What did we
around.
say on Monday?
Good
Okay.
morning or good evening.
Here's the Monday meeting. Guy, well, first of all,
Do we
have
want to read through our agenda from the previous Monday, from yesterday's
Yes.
meeting?
yes, we do.
Julio, I don't think I have.
Julio,
Can you read this
yeah,
out
can
to
you
us?
pull up
I
the
have-
best
I have-
agenda?
Wait, never mind. Caleb
I got
has it.
Notion. I got Notion.
Pull up the best agenda that we had.
The best agenda we've had. I mean,
Yeah. What
No,
do you
this-
think?
we'll
Whatever you
just do
think the best
yesterday's.
one
Well,
was.
real quick, let's talk about the names of the meeting, the weekly meetings on Notion.
Sure.
Yesterday was Daylight Savings is Over weekly meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, it was Marchly, Thirdly, weekly. The next one
Nice.
was Let's Take a Look weekly meeting.
I've
The
never
ne-
seen any. Of
The next one was
Julio's been good, really great at naming them.
Gorilla
really,
weekly meeting.
lately. Yeah.
Gorilla.
The
Gorilla
next
was
was
great.
Full Side Pig weekly meeting.
Full side pig.
Week-
Not size pig.
weekly in the car. New yearly. Weekly with a Halloween pumpkin. I Love America weekly meeting. Awesome weekly meeting. And that seems like that's the end of the ones
Yeah.
that he.
Have good names, yeah. I think this year we decided we were going to start naming
So-
them
I
different.
I think instead of going through at what actually went down in this meeting, let's just read the agenda items just as an example, and then we'll move into coming up with an idea, which is usually our
Yeah.
main.
Mm-hmm.
So just go through and just read these as bullet points. We won't even comment on
Okay,
them.
let me find this one. Okay, this is the one yesterday.
Okay.
Recording times this week. Episode idea for this week. Patrick hung out with someone this week. what games should Patrick get on his new modded Nintendo DS? And finally, my question for Cameron. These are we pay about $21 a month for this service just so
Yeah.
that we can
Oh,
write all
lots
this
more.
down.
Yeah. Well, it's a good way to organize thoughts, and you type something in while everyone's in the meeting on the agenda thing.
Then you
so
have to talk about
then
it.
you can talk about it.
And
yeah.
so for the so that's an idea of a weekly meeting. So we'll do this
Yeah.
okay. So a weekly meeting. So the agenda for today would be maybe getting a bigger whiteboard
Yeah.
because and maybe a bigger marker so
And
that
then-
people can see it
and
better.
then we would open up for suggestions like, what about a whiteboard wall?
Yes, and then
Yeah.
you would probably say the wall's already white. Why can't we just draw on that?
Uh-huh.
And me and Cameron, it'd probably be at about a 45-minute back and forth with
Yeah.
us and you about how you can't draw on the wall, and you'd say,
But why
well,
don't
then-
we
and
just
then-
put
and
whiteboard
then-
paint down?
Yeah,
You-
so
you would turn
you
out
would
to be
say that.
completely right at the end of the 45
and then
minutes,
we would
which is
end up
usually what
we would end up
happens.
doing the whiteboard idea
Mm-hmm.
for it to be a whiteboard paint wall, which is actually again even now
a
I think
great,
is a great
incredible
idea.
idea.
Even though I just for 1 second had tried to think like you and immediately came up with a great idea
What was it?
to make the whiteboard the wall,
Oh,
and then you had a
well, I
good
already said that.
yeah, but then you said that we could do that because it would be paint. and that's an amazing collaboration because we both acted like you.
Okay.
Okay, so that agenda
every
item would
week
be
we
gone.
basically talk about various things, but the one constant we always are going to be talking about ideas.
ideas because we're ideas guys.
And I'll tell you what my process usually is.
'Kay.
I look.
Slook.
I look.
You slook.
I slook.
First, I slook.
I slook around me.
And then we would put down
And
at
I
the bottom of
say
the agenda
a-
Cameron's new word.
I just say whatever word I think of. So
well,
this is
you do
actually
kind of a word association.
this is how a
poetry
little
thing.
behind the curtain. This is how we came up with the New Year's mix off.
That is true.
Is
You
because
had
I
trail mix.
looked
Yeah.
at trail mix and I said, "What about the trail mix
Yeah.
episode?" This is how most of my ideas come about.
Yeah.
Or I'll watch a TV show and say we should copy this TV show.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So we're not. Gonna
Or
watch
I
it-
listen to an E1 episode and I
you
say
say,
we should.
let's
we
just
should
rip
copy,
that.
yeah.
that's,
Yeah.
I mean, that's always that's
Well,
usually what we
actually,
do.
That's a lie. I don't listen to them.
Yeah.
I go to their description.
You just read the descriptions and then you copy. Yeah, that's how you do all podcasts.
the
You just go to
easiest thing
E1 and then
Yeah, because they've done it all.
They
I mean,
basically are our ideas guys.
Yeah.
and then we just take whatever
we
they
take
do.
whatever they did months ago, so
so
that
that maybe
Yeah.
they forgot.
they forget about it, so that
Yeah.
we can be like, well, we didn't know you did it.
yeah,
Right.
Or we could say,
But we knew.
why'd
The
you guys
whole
rip us
we knew.
off?
Yeah.
yeah.
We had that idea actually before you guys even did that. You
Yeah.
must have hacked into our Notion or our Google Drive.
Yeah, and we can show you on Notion that we already had this idea
Yeah, and then-
backdated 6 months.
Yep, exactly.
Let's brainstorm right now.
Okay.
What will this episode be about?
This episode would
the
be
episode that we're creating.
Okay, so you know me, I'm always going to like.
Hot topic.
What about the XLR cable episode?
Well, that's something
No.
that's in front of you. That's a good example of yours.
Could be a
What
good
about
episode,
one
too.
about how to wear a dress or not? Or
What about we do it
pants?
where you record an episode where we all are inside of cardboard boxes?
Okay.
yeah.
Did
The
you just-
package or
I'm
shipping
gonna do you a
episode.
And the
favor right
episode
now?
could be
We
called
get
the
shit-
package
I-
deal.
There we go. So this is an amazing example of how it works.
And it could be about deals.
Yeah.
yeah, and we could take turns. Like, if somebody says some dumbass shit or loses the game, we tape the box, so
And
that
we
it's
would say
closed.
we're taping the package deal.
Yeah, so that's something we could say in the episode itself. Okay, so
Or we
let's
could say that while we're
let's-
taping it.
well,
That's
true,
pretty
too.
good.
Let's move forward on this taping on the what was it called? Let's
The
tape-
package deal.
The
Let's
package
tape the
deal.
package
Taping the
deal.
package deal.
Taping. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Okay, the package deal. So it's a
Box
game
edition.
show. Well, it's already
Yeah.
a package
Box-
show.
Boxing.
Oh,
not-
boxing.
We couldn't do boxing.
They did that in SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It would be
SpongeBob is always good.
We could
too.
copy SpongeBob.
We do
though.
rip off
We could
SpongeBob
stop.
a
We
lot,
could.
too.
We could
Okay,
stop
let's-
going to E1 and maybe start going to SpongeBob.
Oh,
Okay.
Bubble Buddy.
Bubble Buddy is amazing. Bubble Buddy
great
is
episode.
stuck with me for a long time.
Yeah.
Bubble Buddy.
Yeah, but
Bubbles.
Bubble Buddy's not that interesting. He's just a bubble.
You're a fucking idiot.
He's
Have you
cool.
seen the episode? He
It's
gets-
it's a giraffe. Remember that?
yes.
That's something that Patrick says though. The bubble doesn't really.
But
say
that's something
much.
that Patrick says.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay,
Well,
so wait.
we could get Plankton on the show.
It'd be
Plankton.
Hardy's, but we've have Hardy's booked up.
Yeah.
Under the Table
What?
episode. Under the table.
Okay, like
Okay.
under the sea.
Do you just
Upside
wanna-
down. The table's upside down.
Do you just
We
want
put
to
all the
see
stuff
what that
on
would
the
be like
bottom.
to get under the table?
Let's go.
We could all get under the table.
Let's just
and
try. to
see
Yeah, we
see-
could try.
I'm
see
just.
if it
This is the kind
works.
of thing. It's about like.
It's the
being-
floor is kind of
being in the-
dirty.
in the space. It's okay.
I mean,
We'll clean it up when we actually do the episode.
Yeah, this is just an experiment. I
All
guess.
right.
Okay, so this
So immediately,
I don't really fit
I'm
down
foreseeing.
here.
And,
Yeah,
well,
Cameron
you need
doesn't
to spread
fit.
Out. You need to spread out a little bit.
I need to spread out.
Yeah, spread out. Like you see me.
It's not my leg. That's my leg fit.
Yeah, but you see how I'm like kind of
How do
laying.
I spread out my head? Oh, I see what
You
you're
see what
doing.
I'm like laid down.
I'm kind of in a place where I can't do that because of the way my spine is bent. I can't really move.
I can
at
do
all.
this. This is
Okay.
pretty
kind of
good.
in
You might be
between here.
stuck here for.
I'm
kind of
stuck, actually.
Well, you could. I mean,
Well,
maybe.
be careful. Don't pull down any of the wires.
I want to pull down the wires.
Well, that would ruin the episode.
So
if you
here's
pull the
here's
wires.
my I like this idea, guys. The problem is, so far under the table, really all we've been talking about is just
Yeah.
under
Under
the
the
table. So
table.
maybe let's like.
Maybe-
does
okay,
anyone
okay,
have some,
wait,
what's
wait,
something
wait,
we
wait.
could bring up
What
while
if-
we're
okay,
doing
what
the
about
news? We could talk about the news under
We
here.
should
new?
talk about something that we don't want anyone to see us talking about.
Okay.
Okay. What's something?
Like
Did you
something that
vote for Trump this year?
Well, yeah, we all voted for Trump.
this year.
This year.
Yeah, I did this year. I just mailed in my ballot yesterday.
Yeah.
I was a little busy. I had a lot of stuff to. I was mailing
Yeah.
Valentine's.
Well, that's why it's called an absentee ballot. It's because you're gone.
I've been mailing my Valentine since November. I don't have time to go to the post office and mail a fucking ballot.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
I mean,
do you
did
think
have
the
a really
president?
long Valentine's.
Do you think
I
that
have
the
a lot of
president is more
Valentines
important than my fucking Valentine?
Oh fuck no!
No way.
Valentine, president ain't giving me none.
No,
Or maybe he. I mean, you never know where that's gonna end up.
he could give you some.
The thing is, honestly, I do find myself a little more relaxed. Where the cameras aren't
Lying
seeing
down
us.
is actually
Lying
really
down.
good.
You know what it is?
A
It's these
crazy
damn
vibe.
harsh lights. They really make me feel stupid.
I think we just needed. We need to have. I wish that we didn't have all this fucking bullshit because what we really need is just a set with nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We literally need to be pacing, and we need to take everything out of this
Yeah.
entire room, and we need to
Yeah.
be walking around with handheld mics.
Oh, we should get like Tony Robbins mics and put them like on the sides of our heads.
What's him?
He's
You know,
the motivational speaker.
like the Britney Spears mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got to
Britney
get
Spears,
Britney
that's a
Spears
little
mics
more-
and
And we
then
just
my
walk
speed.
around.
we walk around and we get a 360
That
camera.
we really would. That would, I think, enhance our.
Let's do one. Let's get an Instaflix 360. We each have one
Okay.
on.
I think Coulter has one.
motivational,
Oh, really?
motivational
Yeah.
episode with motivational microphones.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of what's the because that's a great idea just in general for everything.
Yeah.
I mean
agree.
I think we just solved the entire show.
So we don't
Yeah.
need the package idea anymore.
Well, that was
Well,
just our first.
wait. We have the Rode mics. We could just clip the Rode mics to our
We
shirts.
could
It goes
do
up to
that.
the Rode mics go into the thing from
they
up
go
there.
Into the thing from up. They go into
What are you
this.
talking
They go to the thing from
Our
the
wireless
above.
lav mics
Oh, they
can
connect to
autoly.
Automatically
It's a short
connect.
version of automatic.
I like that.
See, you're coming up with
I
even
feel like
better
we're really
words down
creative
here.
down here.
I'm
Yeah.
pain.
I'm in.
My back
My
hurts a
elbow's
lot.
hurting me.
Yeah,
but-
my elbow and my kind of side are hurting.
So I don't think that we could do an entire episode.
If we
of it.
carpeted it or pillowed it down
Yeah.
here. Why does no one pillow their house?
No podcast does anything with pillows. I've been popping my head
No
up.
peeking, guys. It goes against the entire
Okay.
idea of being under the table.
I'm not liking it down here anymore.
All right, well, then let's get it. Let's get
All right,
back
let's
up.
go back
let's
up.
go back up. It's not, we're just trying some stuff out. Ew!
What?
Your butt touched my fucking face.
It is.
Ew!
Look at all this dust and shit that all got everywhere on me.
Okay, so that's a perfect example of like a Monday meeting. Not everything's gonna work.
Yeah.
Right?
I think out of the best episode, I mean, we had a great idea for reformatting the entire show, which is another
That
thing
is
we
true.
usually do every Monday meeting.
that's true.
is figure out how to change completely everything. But I think that the packaged game show.
All right, let's keep rolling.
I
on
don't know.
package game show.
I like the other one better.
Under the Table. We just tried that.
No. The
I know that's what
Tony
I'm-
Robbins
but that's not an
360
episode,
style.
That's everything.
That's changed the entire show completely to
Okay.
be,
I
to
think we
be us
should-
walking around in a big white padded cell
Yeah.
to make it soundproof.
yeah.
That is what we should do.
Oh, an
actually.
episode about sound.
We could do an episode on waveforms.
Okay.
We
The
could
wave
do.
forum.
There's three.
All right,
There's.
let's
we
push
could go
all that
square
back.
pulse saw.
What?
That was a saw wave right there. A
You
burp is,
forgot
I think
sine
would be
wave,
a
the
saw.
most basic of waves.
That's true.
That's why you forgot it. It's just fucking basic.
Yeah, it is
We don't
basic.
care. We actually
But it's fucking
cut.
cool.
You know what? Cut
Would a
all the
burp be
sine
a
waves
square
out of
wave?
this episode.
Yeah.
Huh?
Would a burp be a square?
No.
No,
Probably
saw,
that'd
I
be a
meant.
sound like meow.
But I think
Yeah.
I think those are just are
Well,
generate.
I
Like,
like
it's not
this
so that
idea.
something would be.
I like this idea of showing Caleb different waveforms, and then he has to guess
have
what
to
they would
reach-
sound like.
Well, I like the idea of us trying to create certain shapes and hidden messages in episodes of the podcast.
Okay,
By waveform.
we could put one right here.
Okay, so like if when
Just
they
reverse
when they
something
put
underneath
the
us
pentagram
talking.
and that shit. How the fuck they do that? How did they figure out? Oh, we got to be like yeah or bad or whatever.
Yeah, I guess you just have to say that the word spelled
Someone
backwards.
put a pentagram in the waveform.
They've
That'd
done
be-
this before.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I remember this.
How?
I think it was either Aphex Twin or Venetian Snares, but they put a picture of a cat in the waveform.
In the waveform?
How'd they
Yeah.
do that? Is my saying.
There was a program that you could put
Oh,
pictures
of
into
course it's a program.
spectrographs. Yeah, he didn't do it
Whatever.
by hand.
I just that's what I was wondering is did the guy know he was like okay I have to be like to make the fucking
Yeah.
shape.
Guys, we don't have an idea yet.
We
And
have
our
the-
Monday meeting is almost over.
Okay,
I have to go
we
eat
have
lunch.
we have the package. Okay, all right, sorry. Package deal,
yeah.
and we're
Taping.
done. We're done. We're,
What's
we're-
the episode? Okay, well,
We'll figure it out when
We'll
we
figure- yeah,
record.
that's the
We'll
idea.
figure it out when we record. Okay, so that is basically how a Monday meeting would work. On to the next thing, the title.
Yeah,
okay. So we kind of only have
we
the
worked
title.
backwards from the
The
title.
title is
We
called.
kind of have the title package deal box edition box boxing.
Box
yeah,
boxing
true.
is good.
Okay.
Box
Package
boxing.
deal box boxing.
edition.
Yeah.
Okay, but why wouldn't every episode
Special edition.
Special edition episode.
boxing special edition
Addiction.
Package
special
deal.
edition addiction?
Special
I have a special edition addiction.
That's a good
I have
title.
a special edition addiction.
I got a special edition addiction for
That's a
doing
good title.
addition, and I have a mission
watching Lord of the Rings extended in the kitchen.
in the kitchen watching Lord of the Rings. It's so bitchin' cool whenever they use different rings and they go to the different
the
schools.
wizards and witchins.
Wizards and witches schools. We go to what's Hogwarts? What's
What's Hogwarts?
What's Hogwarts?
What's Hogwarts?
Hogwarts? My dog farts every time I touch him. So something like that, but that would be in the episode itself.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move past title. Then we have the title.
We have to go to idea.
Yeah.
We already did the idea.
What's the idea?
The idea is package deal.
That's the title.
Yeah, but okay. So So the idea is we're all three of us are in boxes.
Yeah, I guess.
So okay, Pat sounds like he doesn't like the idea.
Wouldn't we
what's
be
your problem with it?
Wouldn't we be boxing with the boxes?
It's just a title. The title isn't always
Okay.
the thing.
Sometimes we title an episode and then we don't do anything with it.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a big.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're
not- who
in
gives a shit?
boxes.
We're in boxes.
Similar to the under the table.
I thought we were boxing with the boxes.
Well, how would that work? Because I just want to hear.
I don't
what,
know, boxes
that would
on
work.
hands.
But you just want to fight us?
I don't know. That's what I just heard the title and I was like, all right, I guess we're doing this now.
No. I don't think we should. Do you think we should box?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably
all right. If
dangerous.
Cameron says no, then we don't
Well,
have to.
with boxes are sharp.
Yeah, the
They're gonna-
corners
It's
are.
gonna hurt
Yeah.
you. You can get one.
Yeah.
Scientists say is one of the most dangerous paper cuts is from cardboard.
I've heard that too because it's so thick. It's more of a like a full
a scientist
slice.
that I grew up with named Dr. Dad.
Really?
He told me about that. Yeah.
Does he know Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom? I don't know.
You know,
hope
remember that
not.
song Mr. Mom?
Is it a movie?
Yeah.
It's
Michael
a movie
Keaton
with
movie.
a song in it
Oh, okay.
called Mr. Mom.
I never seen it, but I knew the name.
Basically,
Mr.
it
Keaton.
tells
Keaton.
the story of the movie.
Busta's son.
Buster's
They're
son.
not related.
Buster has so many sons.
Busta's son.
That is true as fuck.
They're all Buster's sons.
Okay, so we have the title. We have the idea. The idea is we're just in a box, I guess.
Yeah.
But what? Okay. All right. Fine.
Let's not just fucking sit here all day and talk about the idea. There's more elements. It's one of the 5 pillars of podcasting is the idea. But
Okay,
there's
so
other pillars.
title and idea is the first two pillars.
The first two. The next one is the thumbnail. So for a thumbnail, what would
Yeah.
you guys think a good thumbnail for?
It's got to have boxes in it because it's got to.
Yeah.
It's cast to show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Caleb's face on a box.
Yeah. Because Caleb's face gets clicks.
It does.
Bald.
Yeah.
Strange.
Oh my God. It'd be we could do Jack in the Box, but it's you.
Sorry. Go back. It's a Monday meeting, right? We're not doing. I don't.
That's
need,
why I can say stuff like that. if we
Well,
were recording an episode, I wouldn't
be
say
too
that.
cruel,
it
you're
would be
saying.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want people thinking.
And a
you're cruel.
Monday meeting is when you can
Let
kind
loose,
of
make your
you can
grievances
rag
known.
on someone a little more because it's not public.
All right, it looks strange.
Strange.
Yeah, just strange.
Just
people,
your face. Just
people.
Your face.
A lot of people click on those videos of me because they're thinking, "Is this a human?
What is this
Yeah.
strange
What
thing?
is this?"
What is this?
That honestly is a pretty good.
What about
you
a
might have
picture
figured
of-
it out?
That's
What about
the-
like a picture of your face, but it's a dog, like some kind of a white dachshund.
I just had an incredible idea for the
What's that to do with
thumbnail.
boxes? Sorry. Yes.
Boxer
well,
or
dachshund
dog?
sounds like boxing.
Oh, I see.
And it also
Dachshund sounds like
boxing.
boxing. I had an incredible idea for the thumbnail. Whereas every thumbnail we ever do, we put the episode number
Yeah.
on the corner. What if we just put fucking episode 1000?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
People are gonna be.
People are gonna be like, "They're 1,000 in. This has got to be amazing."
How
Yeah.
long did I sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That'll drive up the
That's
numbers.
a good idea.
It's a great.
Make people think they're
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
yeah, episode 1000.
Why don't we just lie about the numbers? Who gives a shit?
We should
Yeah.
start doing that.
Yeah. This is episode 1,000.
Let's
Who
just
gives a
lie to
fuck?
these fuckers.
Why do you have to say these fuckers?
These
You're-
fucking
you're
Monday
good-
meeting.
you're good
ungrateful assholes.
Can
seem
say
great.
this in Monday
people.
meeting.
Oh, it's Monday.
These
meeting.
fucking
I
shit.
hate These people.
These fucking shit birds.
Okay, that's too far. Even in the
Really?
Monday meeting. Yeah. S bird.
Shitbird is too bad for
Why
calling
does-
everyone.
Is
horrible.
shitbird something that people say when bird shit is real?
Yeah,
That's true.
I also
A
don't
shitbird
like
doesn't
shitbird
exist.
as a word.
Shitbird is your bird from the beginning of the episode.
I said it because I was
He-
being.
well,
eats
he
that you
runs
poop in
on
mouth.
shit, but he's not.
I said that to be ironic, and I really don't like that word.
What?
Shitbird. It's not. It's not nice.
It's not. It's just two things that I don't think would go together.
You don't like
Should
shit.
be shit turd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good too. Or
Shit
fucking
turd just saying makes
bird,
sense.
bird shit makes sense.
Bird
because
shit makes
nobody's
sense.
saying
Shit bird.
turd
I don't
anymore.
like shit bird.
Turd.
Nobody says turd like that anymore.
I do.
You don't though.
Yeah, I do.
I don't remember the last time you said turd.
Look it up,
All right.
fucker.
Okay, so thumbnail, maybe a
So
box full of shit.
Full of shit that says 1,000.
And I'm climbing out of it like I'm being born. Actually, I'm being born out of it.
Yeah, you're being born to a poop mother.
Okay. Let's just do that then. It's just
Yeah.
a woman made a poop and I'm crawling out of her whatever.
Vagina, and then you
Ew.
don't see
Not crawling out of her
yeah,
vagina.
but you have to censor that for YouTube. YouTube is
completely uncensored
no
baby's head coming
because
out
we'll
of a
get
vagina.
banned. We'll
Baby.
get banned.
Why will we get banned? It's medical.
You know why?
And we put the word for medical use only
Vagina
on the
made
thing.
of poop is not medical.
It's not.
It's just
sexual.
not. It's just not.
objectively
It's
sexual.
deeply sexual. It is so like deeply erotic.
Yeah.
I couldn't even defend it as a joke. Saying, like, it totally could happen.
Okay, we got the thumbnail
I
sorted.
mean, it
then.
could happen.
I mean, easily.
Well,
could.
if it totally could happen, I mean, why not?
Okay, that doesn't make it medical. A medical.
We put
thing
the
of-
word. It's just a picture of a home birth, and it says for medical use only
Patrick,
on the thumbnail.
YouTube doesn't censor thumbnails because they couldn't happen.
yeah.
That's not the. That's not the issue.
Yeah, but if we write for medical use only on it, for educational
medical
purposes, for educational purposes, for
Medical use?
educational
What?
purposes
Okay,
only.
all right. We're in court. I'm YouTube's lawyer.
Okay.
You're you and me and him.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And can you go ahead and tell the court in what way, what educational purpose do you feel like this thumbnail serves?
Well, thank you for asking me that.
Yes. Well.
Kill him with kindness.
We're gonna kill him with kindness. You're right. I did it.
Defending yourself in court.
Your honor, or the honorable lawyer,
No.
Mr. YouTube. Thank you for asking me that.
My name is Gregory.
Okay, the honorable Gregory.
It was not. You don't have to say the honorable. I'm just a lawyer.
Well, someday you could be a judge. Kill him with kindness.
He's
And-
he's the kindest defendant I've ever had to sue.
Well, the thumbnail itself had nothing to do with the episode, but we think that our fan base does not know what a home birth looks like. So we were trying to educate our fans as to what a home birth would be.
So I'm the judge.
Although it
and let me
had,
just jump
although
in
it had
here.
nothing
Yeah,
to
go
do with
ahead,
the,
Judge.
although
Sorry,
it
the
had,
judge is speaking.
Order,
You're not being
order.
very kind right now.
Order. I just have one question.
Yeah. Go
Um,
ahead, Judge.
about just if you could talk a little about the the poop aspect of the vagina.
That was going to be my next point.
so
as the judge, I want to hear.
during some births, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny at all.
Okay.
During some births, a woman will push so hard that her anus and vaginal wall split and form into one hole.
You thought this was funny?
What part of that is funny? Jesus Christ, it's horribly gory.
Terrible. I'm glad you're not trying to be funny.
I'm not
I
trying to
guess.
be. I'm telling you, I'm trying
but,
not to.
you are
trying not
laughing
to
a
be.
lot in the court case, but
I'm not laughing
I'm
in the
still
court. I'm
kind
laughing right now because this is a theoretical court.
But
All right,
but
in court, I would not be laughing.
Even in this theoretical court, I still want to ask you:
It's
why?
made of-
Why is she made
it's
of?
it's the making of. The
Why is
making
she-
of
No, no, no,
a
no, no,
pal
no.
episode.
Well, that's the episode that we're
that's
doing.
how it
Yeah, it's the
okay. Back
making
to
of.
the theoretical court.
She's not made of it. It's just there.
She is.
Well, why is she covered head to toe in poop in a way that it perfectly outlines her entire body?
I think that in
Like a poop
this
snowman.
in this scenario, I think that maybe it was to educate people about poop people.
Okay, Judge, I hope
educate
you're
our-
hearing this, and I really want you to hear the answer to this one. Patrick Doran, a representative for Sullivan the Frog Enterprises LLC. I would like to ask you here on the record: what are poop people? What are they, and why do we need to learn about them?
I think that a poop person is somebody that's into like scatological play?
While giving birth.
This was a medical.
Yeah.
Wait, now you're telling me this is a sexual
Sex education?
Yes, it's sex
Well,
education, which
this
is
is
why.
Then why is there a child being born in the image?
Well, I'm just. I
Child
mean,
being born during
Okay,
scat
you
play.
have just ended up. This was a civil suit. It is now a criminal suit. It is now fully a criminal.
So go ahead and put on your criminal suit because you're going to jail.
Put on
You
that orange
jailbird.
I'm not going to jail.
You're going to jail. You made.
Your Honor,
you're a
I'm not going
poopophile.
to jail. Your Honor, I'm not going to jail.
Your Honor,
Like
first
you're
of all,
counting
Your
it off?
Honor,
I'm not going to jail.
First things first.
Second of all, I am the judge now.
I didn't know that I had to reread my notes. I didn't know that scatological meant sexual. I didn't know that scatological was
I think
inherently
it's
sexual.
the play part that's
Yeah.
kind of giving him
well,
the
there you
more.
can, but play is not inherently sexual.
So what did you mean? So if okay,
then play with me.
We'll rewind.
Then fucking play with me.
We'll rewind. You can give a different.
Bona.
You can give a different answer.
Okay.
Yeah, because you need a second try. And by the
You
way,
need to because
I've been
obviously
arguing.
you didn't mean what you said.
I think we
Your
should.
Honor,
we have
I didn't
said,
mean what I said.
We have said this before. There should be an amendment to the Constitution that in court you get 2 tries.
You
Yeah.
get a redo.
Okay.
You get
This,
one
just
redo.
this answer you can redo.
You
so
get to
ask your
redo.
question
and this is
again. Ask your
theoretical
question
court.
again.
Yeah.
What? Which question should I ask?
What the one you asked? What are
Okay. Patrick Doran, I would like you to explain to me in the court and the jury,
Yes.
what are poop people
and why?
and why do we need to learn about them?
They're one of the fastest growing communities in the larger United States.
What is the larger?
The larger United States are the states that are the states that are really big.
Like, okay, name 'em.
Texas, California, Alaska, Florida. So these are the states, the larger United States.
So in Texas, Alaska, Florida, and California. I don't even know if you said
poop
California.
people are growing there?
Who people are growing there?
Okay, do you
Like
have
out
any,
of the ground.
No,
have
their
any-
community is growing.
do you have any proof to back this claim up?
I don't have any proof.
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever.
Your Honor, I have no proof.
I have no evidence.
I have no evidence that anything that I
I
said
have
is
evidence,
true.
but I'm not going to jail.
But again, I'm not going to
Some
jail.
way to
Yeah.
count out one with
What?
your thumb and then be
Not
done.
going to
I'm not
jail.
but I'm not,
I'm
going,
not
to
going
jail.
to jail. So anyway,
So that's basically the end of the court case.
Yeah.
And I would say that you would lose that.
I would lose? I
think
thought
you
I
would lose.
won.
No. How would you win?
How would I win?
How would you win? You said that poop people
on a
exist in the
mistrial. On a
world.
mistrial because
You maybe could plead insanity
yeah. I guess I'll do that.
in
I
the
guess I'll-
civil case. By the way, this would be arbitration. This wouldn't even make it to a court.
yeah.
Really?
This would be in a room
Yeah,
in a
This is
fucking office
Oppenheimer.
park.
that's true. Yeah, but I'd body that. I killed him with kindness. I told him I'm not going to jail. I explained the larger United States.
Arbitrations. First up, I'm not going to jail.
Yeah, there was never a chance you were going to jail. It's
Yeah.
arbitration.
I told him I'm not going to jail. So first of all, that's a win.
Yeah.
As long if you don't
Oh.
go to jail, if you don't go to jail in
You
court,
won the court
you
case.
won the court
I guess
case.
that's true. All right. Well, we have to change the thumbnail.
That
Or-
can't be the thumbnail.
Can't be the thumbnail.
the
'cause
thumbnail
this
is
is a
not-
nightmare
Look,
scenario.
even if you win that,
Okay.
we can't go to court over a thumbnail.
and also,
All right. What if,
Frank
what if the
has nothing
thumbnail?
to do with the episode?
What if the thumbnail is just a picture of YouTube,
like all of YouTube,
like a screenshot or the logo?
the logo?
I would not click on that. Me myself.
Okay.
I mean, do you like YouTube though?
But I'm already on YouTube. I would think it's like the home button.
Okay, we can say
Which you would click on.
we
No,
can
That's
say
the way to trick people.
YouTube has censored this episode.
Oh, if we could put it up at where the YouTube logo would be.
Well, yeah, because you should have that option when you upload a video to
Should
YouTube.
pay some
Yeah.
money to
Yeah.
put it in a random
To
spot
just
on the
hide
screen.
it,
Yeah.
where somebody accidentally mouses over it
Yeah,
like a
yeah,
secret
yeah,
on a
yeah.
flash game.
You should be able to pay money to inject your video into somebody else's video in the
You
middle.
can.
of
I
it.
agree.
Just
that's
called
what
an
the-
ad.
No. It's in the middle. Like it's like it's like playing in the video. The
Oh.
video's still going on, but it's like on somebody's screen or something.
picture in picture ad.
Yeah, or like
a good idea.
goes into their eyeball.
You should be able to pay to have a little This Week on Family Guy type of lower third thing.
That's
Can we do
Great,
that
yeah.
with the
Fine.
yard?
That's a pretty good idea.
We just ask them to put
little
a
Of
ticker.
me just walking by.
Wait, we should film that immediately after this.
Just say, please, can you put that? Man, do us a favor.
Podcast about
Just put
Liz
this on
Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7.
Can you just put that on every episode, please?
How about you and it's you and me?
That's a really good idea.
It's a great idea.
It's a great. We
Yeah,
should
it's a
just
great
have-
idea
we
for
should
our
beg
famous
them.
friends to promote our
we
show.
should beg them to let us do that.
Everyone should just do that for us.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't
We-
see.
okay, we'll do
like,
a
I mean,
trade.
We're giving
We'll do a
We're
trade.
giving so
They
many.
can do that to us, and
no,
we'll do
we're
that
not
to
doing
them.
it for them.
Oh,
I don't
fuck
want their
no.
fucking
How
bullshit
many,
on our lower
yeah,
how many
real
subscribers do they have?
I don't know, like a trillion?
One.
Oh, then dude,
only
fuck that.
one.
We should get to do it, and they shouldn't get to do it to us.
We're giving away 1 million free tips and I mean this is
Yeah.
probably the most instructive
$1 million
this is the most
worth of game.
piece of media that has ever been. This is literally going to change the entire landscape of
You're going to be seeing a lot of clones.
everything.
A lot of clonal
Because
shows.
the thing that people been trying. People been trying and flopping.
And you know
Exactly,
what?
'cause
You know who
nobody
was
can
going?
do
You
it
know who's
like
going to
this.
break the
And
game?
now they're
the
gonna
first
succeed.
the first person who does that thumbnail idea.
Yeah, well,
they
they're
might have to break out.
They're going to
of
be the
jail.
first person to go to court for a YouTube thumbnail, garner controversy.
no press is bad, or all press is good press.
I taught
Yeah.
you that just a couple weeks ago.
You did. Thank you for that. I
You're
heard
welcome.
that from you.
You're welcome.
That was, and now I've been using it all the time,
Yeah,
even when
it's a
shit
good
doesn't
one.
make any sense.
It's a good one.
When I was like,
no
will you-
press.
Will you put the
Say just
the
not
pizza
remember
above it?
it.
I go like, no press is good.
No press is all press. All press is no press.
Press it down.
Press that
Just
pizza.
press
Press
that
that.
pizza down. You know what?
Press
You know what my
that.
friend Cameron says.
Press
Press
it.
it down.
Press it.
Press that pizza
Press
button.
it bad.
Press it right now.
Press the pizza button. Get a pizza delivered to you.
Okay, the next thing.
My eyes are itching from being under the table.
The next thing is description.
Yeah.
Did we thumbnail? It's a box.
It's just a box.
a
I
box
guess
that
it's
says
just a
episode
box.
1000.
No,
Yeah.
we could do better.
I don't want to hear.
It's not going to be a pregnant poop woman. Okay.
Then
You have 10 seconds.
yeah,
Okay.
one,
To say
What
something that
if
is not
it's
gonna
a
get us
picture
taken
of
to
us
court.
three,
4,
and then a Photoshop
5,
celebrity right here.
6.
So it
We
looks like
definitely
Okay,
did
here
that
comes
before.
court. Your Honor,
a
my,
dead celebrity,
Your
and
Honor,
it says
my
Dustin
client's
Diamond
family,
is still alive.
my client's family
Dustin Diamond back from the dead.
is suing Sullivan the Frog Enterprises for misuse of image
Of
rights.
Dustin
And
Diamond.
we're in court. I'd be like this.
Mr.
Thank
Doran,
you for pointing at me.
Mr. Doran.
And I do
Kill him with
I do
kindness.
this like jail bars.
You think prison for
First
him.
things first, I'm not going to jail.
All right. Well, there. The one trick every fucking defendant should know.
Okay, description.
Description.
Hey guys, check out
Word
today's.
for word, by the way, starting right now.
Where was I?
Hey guys, check out today's.
Episode.
Episode.
Thing episode.
We are so excited to just have this going on YouTube right now for you. We can't wait for you to watch and get the whole idea of what we have been making for you this
And
week.
send us a
Or
video.
we recorded this yesterday. Today it drops and you will be happy.
Enjoy the entirety of this video,
Mm.
not just the parts, but the whole.
Start it from the beginning and end at the end.
The
And
description.
Tag us at Podcast About List with your video, your podcast, doing the Podcast About List challenge.
There's no way that you can watch this video.
And there's no way that you
Unfortunately,
can fail this,
this
challenge.
video is completely impossible to watch.
That's good because people will read that and be like, oh yeah?
Yeah,
By the way,
prove
this is
it.
still
Oh,
going,
yeah?
this is still going in the description. It's all going to be like text to speech, word for word.
By the way, what I had just said was not included. So
Yes.
if you had read it, it won't be in your brain.
Yes. Disregard the last part, but
So
listen
everything
to this
you've
part.
read so far will not exist. You
Yes.
or you can't remember it. You can't remember it. But
Mm-hmm. All
remember
caps.
this. And this part coming up will be all the only thing.
Yes.
And this is the real description. I fucking dare you to watch this video. I bet you can't.
You're too
Pussy.
pussy to watch this video, you pussy motherfucker.
And send a video of you opening your umbrella in your house with the hashtag Podcast About List challenge.
And also, so, you know what? Film a video of you watching this episode to prove that you're man enough to actually watch it. And if
Bet
you,
you
don't
can't.
get scared, then you're officially my badass friend.
But if you do get scared,
then
you
you're
have to
out
do
of the crew.
You're out of the crew, and you have to do the umbrella thing, and you get
And
bad
if you
luck.
need to, or if you want to if you want to stop watching the video during it, press pause.
Yes.
Play the play button will resume.
and
play.
don't download the episode or write any reviews.
And I hope that, and if you have enjoyed this episode or even this description, if you didn't even want to watch the video and just wanted to read the description, leave a comment and a like.
And if you leave a comment and like, just be happy about it.
Just
And,
enjoy
and rate us
yourself.
5 stars on Apple Podcasts,
And Yelp.
and don't Yelp.
Well, no, he would.
Don't Yelp. Speak.
Don't.
Speak with your neighbor.
The
Someone
end.
just nutted
I
next
know.
door.
Hey, you're gonna have to add that noise in
Yeah.
the description.
You have to
All
add
right,
it.
and end. I feel like that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
We're
on
still
description.
going, man. And doesn't work.
Well, how do you
We're
stop
stuck.
it then?
I don't know.
There's got to be a character limit on this fucking description.
We're just gonna have to hope we hit the character limit. So we'll just
Okay,
keep going.
We'll just keep going,
This
and
will all
probably
be-
some part
yeah.
of this will be in it as well.
Yeah.
Well, how long can you really make?
And stop. You just had to say and stop.
Well,
It
why
just
didn't you
wasn't
tell
and
me? Well, because you wouldn't be able to tell me that without stopping.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense.
And start.
Okay, there's only
And resume.
no, you can't.
Okay,
that
and
doesn't
stop,
work
and
like
stop.
that.
And
There's
stop.
only one more part of this:
What is
What?
it?
the episode itself,
Oh, the things to talk about.
the content.
So yeah, I think this would be good. Just bullet points. What type
Yeah.
of thing we would typically
Okay.
talk about. We don't really have
So-
to actually go into it because, like,
Yeah.
each thing maybe will take us 5-10 minutes. So we just
True.
think like, maybe 12
Okay.
things that we talk about.
Okay, maybe.
A list of things.
Well, there's an idea.
Oh yeah, we could have a list too. Top 10 boxes. That's
Top
right.
10
Yeah.
boxes.
Or we could just go on the cardboard box forums. Easy. I mean,
Where are the cardboard box forms?
Yeah.
cardboardboxforums.com. We'll just do that.
All right. Well, that's
So then,
sorted then.
that's
That's-
I mean that's the second half. So now we just have to think of the stuff that we have to come up with the content for the beginning.
okay. For the beginning,
Yeah. So like for example, I'll be maybe like how we slept,
how we slept really comes up a lot now.
Yeah.
So we should
Anything-
lean into that.
anything that happened, or like seeing someone on the street.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
good too. Thinking you saw a celebrity
Anything
and
that
then realizing
happened.
it wasn't a celebrity.
Yeah, just-
Anything that's happened since the last time we recorded
Or
is
just
good.
at all, yeah.
Anything that happened in the world. If there was a big piece of news that came out like right as we posted the previous
Wish I had a big
episode,
piece of noodles.
like a big noodle or like
Good big noodle. Pool noodle.
Yeah.
Pool noodles, they're fun.
Oh,
Well, what do
someone
you-
could say
no,
they
wait,
saw
why
a
are you
pool
getting-
noodle.
Just thinking of topics.
Yeah. I saw a pool noodle this weekend when I was at the pool.
So that's a perfect.
that'd be good. We could probably do
That's
20 minutes
perfect.
on
Yeah.
that.
when I was at the pool, and because
I was at the pool this weekend, and
you'll
I
never
saw.
guess what I saw.
You'll never
or
guess.
or it
Wait.
would be like it'd be like we would do like you'd be like I saw a pool noodle this weekend, and me and Kill would be like, what are you talking about? We go maybe 10-15 minutes, and you go, well, I was at the pool.
Because me and him, for some reason, because we're stupid, think that you were talking about just a noodle. But
Yeah.
then we remember, oh yeah, I guess
There's
was a
pool noodles. Those are a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So pool noodles are a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So pool noodles are a thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that
like
would
that,
be good
yeah.
too.
Could
That's
say it in
good.
different ways.
That's another 10 minutes.
It's easily have 10 minutes of that, just doing is a thing type of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes we don't do this so much anymore, but sometimes we'll just kind of just have one thing that we say over and over and
Yeah.
like replace different parts of it.
Yeah.
That was a
that's fun to go
good. I
back
mean, there's
to.
probably a lot of episodes that are just that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and those ones are good.
Yeah,
They're
when
better
it's,
than what we do now.
little phrase gets stuck in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. Like
What's
we
the
could do
last
that.
phrase that got stuck in your head?
For me, it is all press is good press,
Yeah. Okay.
which
What
is
about
good.
you?
I mean, that works.
we
perfect.
already talked about it, but Que Sera Sera was
All
really
candy
doing
is
some
good
work
candy.
Yeah.
for me. But honestly, Que Sera Sera didn't get stuck in my head until you made fun of me for it. But then
Yeah.
it made me start making me laugh thinking about
Yeah.
it.
Resisting.
Yeah, resisting,
Resisting could be another part of the episode.
Yeah.
resistance,
That's resistance.
resistance band.
Trying to
Resistance.
rip
What is
this
that? A
thing.
resistance band for a
You
big,
trying to
a
rip
really
your
big
fingers
ant?
off?
No, this is
Oh,
this is the thing from there.
I was like really scared of you for a second. I thought you had actually gone Coco.
No. What's some other phrases? I think phrases was good.
Okay, so we could. I mean, we'll
phrases,
figure that out in the episode.
Phrases turn
Phrases,
into
yeah, that's just a good
Yeah,
bullet
just
point.
bullet point.
Phrases,
Phrases.
phrases.
phrases
and then
turn
maybe one
into
more.
bits.
And again, yeah, this is all stuff you guys can and should use
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
you're making your own pal episode.
If you're creative enough, you'll
Maybe
figure it
like
out.
one of us sees an interesting new kind of food. I feel like that
Yeah.
comes up a
Oh
lot.
yeah, doing like food rankings,
Ranking, definitely rank it.
arguing about what is good or normal.
Yeah. Yeah,
versus what
Yeah.
isn't.
What is weird?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
Which
pretty
one
good.
is who's weird for doing something?
Yeah, it'd
who
probably be
does
you.
something wrong? Well,
Yeah.
it's.
Outing?
I think it's a good. It's a good split between me and you. I think you do more weird stuff than I do.
Name one weird thing.
But I
you
think
do.
the weird
Name
stuff
one
that
weird
I
thing
do is
Go
way
ahead.
bigger. What did he said that something about he used to put soap on his finger and shove it up his butt.
You said that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very classic kind of.
How's that weird?
Yeah, so this would be a perfect,
there we go.
perfect jumping off point. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys can take that. We've already done that one maybe 3 or 4 times, but
Yeah.
if
You
you
can
do it,
do-
it's going
if
to be
you do
fresh.
it,
You
yeah.
guys do that, it's going to be like it's brand new.
You can
I mean,
put
that's-
soap on your finger and put it up your
That's
butt.
fresh
at home.
fucking
It's just
salad.
something. Sorry,
That's
I
a
hate
new
to get.
thing slang I just came
That's
up with.
fresh
What's
fucking
that?
salad.
That's fresh fucking
I like
salad.
that.
That's good.
'Cause
That's a
salad's
good
fresh.
phrase. There we
That's
go.
good.
That's fresh fucking salad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah.
I would like to just say it's.
It's weird.
No,
It's,
We're
we've
not
already
doing an
discussed-
I'm
episode.
sorry.
We're
listen,
planning an
listen,
episode.
I'm not. I just before we get into the episode,
Uh-huh.
the next one when we do that, when we have this conversation, I would just like to say there's nothing wrong with experimenting with your body and figuring
So
out
that's
different
considered an
parts
But
of
it's
it.
experiment
not. You
to
weren't
you.
experimenting. You were cleaning.
It also seems like something you
in
do
an experimental
repeatedly.
way. Yeah, what, you don't clean your hair every time you get in the shower?
Not as an experiment.
Well, yeah,
No, it's
well,
not an
maybe the first couple
experiment.
times.
The
it
first
was.
time is an experiment.
And then
yeah.
if you decided you didn't like the feeling of it, you probably wouldn't do it after 10 or 15 times.
I probably would still wash my hair if I didn't
Yeah.
like the feeling of it.
Not if you couldn't find any benefit for it either.
You didn't find.
If I couldn't,
Wait,
I guess if I hated washing my hair and I also there was
Well,
no
not hate
benefit.
it. You're just kind of like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's not as good as
it
people
just
say.
feels like having a rock in my butt when I wash my hair.
No,
If
it's
I-
not
if
a
I-
rock. It's
Sorry,
a finger,
a living caterpillar.
a carrot.
it feels like a living carrot is in my ass.
I guess if washing my hair felt like a living carrot was in my ass,
Yeah.
It'd be
and
different.
also, and when I
It'd be
finished
different for
washing
sure.
my hair, my fingers stank.
The
And I
finger's
didn't-
clean. It's got
and I
soap.
didn't-
It's got shampoo on it. Pert Plus.
Soap can't wipe out what you got in there, my
Pert-
friend.
Pert Plus going up his butt.
What's wrong with Pert Plus?
What?
What?
What's
Because
that?
it's a cheaper shampoo?
It's green. You're putting green stuff up your butt.
Yeah, and then it drools out. I'm cream pieing my butt with green shampoo. Is that so fucking weird?
It's pretty weird.
It's not as
Why
weird
are
as
you
it's
so-
not as weird as when you say a
so
word
you-
wrong.
You don't like doing that?
I don't even do it anymore. I did it a couple.
But
I
no,
did it.
yes
some-
or no? Come on.
I
Yes or
don't
no?
know if
You-
I don't know. 'Cause I haven't done it in over years.
You are so evasive.
How am I evasive? I'm
You're
answering
so
your
touchy.
question.
I'm trying to. You act like you love it, and you're
Yeah.
trying to defend
I don't
the act of
no,
it. But now
no,
you're pretending
no.
that you don't
No,
like
no,
it. And then
I'm
when I say, "Oh, so you
defending-
don't like it," then
I'm
you're like, "I actually
defending
like it."
What happened? Okay, which is I dipped my finger, I opened up the shampoo bottle, I dipped my finger in it like this, like fondue, and then I put my finger about to the second little line. You know that
knuckle.
line?
The knuckle,
The
yeah.
knuckle is behind on the back, but I'm measuring like
the
this.
same.
So it's about an inch into my ass.
How many times?
Who's to say? Okay, all right, straight up. If
Yeah,
I had to
we know
guess-
straight up, man.
Well, it was
you're
more
not
to the,
doing this.
It was more to the
right?
side. You have to hit the sides, but that's not important. I would say probably 8 times in my life I've done that.
8. Okay.
For
And when
wait,
did
to
it stop
clean
being?
your. This is to clean your butt.
It started as that.
When did what? How many times did it take for it to stop being an experiment?
Probably 5.
And why did you stop doing it?
Why did I stop? Because I realized the first 5
'Cause
are
you didn't
what-
like it?
I'm interested in this idea. This is an interesting hypothesis
Why
that
was
I
it
have
shampoo?
to
No, no,
lubricate
let me-
it
let-
and
let-
to clean at the same time.
Why did you stop doing it?
Because I didn't
After-
like it.
Is that so hard to say you didn't like sticking your finger up your butt?
It
The
is. I don't
question
know
that I
why it
asked you.
is, but yes, it is a little bit hard. Because I feel
So
like
then-
it
so
wouldn't. Would it be a
if you don't
problem if
like
I
it-
said it was good?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you put shampoo on it.
Who cares?
If you did anything but
My
shampoo
point is,
and you put your
you
finger up
claim-
your
I
butt,
didn't
that's
know
your
I was
business.
20 years old. I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
You claim
I couldn't have a fucking legal drink. It
you
doesn't-
claim you don't like it,
I don't.
but you defend it like you
did-
love it.
I
Yeah.
didn't like it the last time I did it, or the last couple times I did it, or any of the times.
The
actually.
problem here is not that there's a finger
are
in your
all over the
butt.
place.
The finger in your butt's fine. The problem is the shampoo.
it's the inconsistency.
It's the
So is it the
hypocrisy.
shampoo or the inconsistency?
You know what? It doesn't. If you were even just talking about eating salami, it would make no difference to me because you just can't be
But if you
consistent.
said that I'm eating salami
You
while
said you
sticking
ate
my finger in shampoo and shoving it up
Okay,
my
so
ass.
you have a problem with the way I'm reacting to the
Yeah.
questioning, and you have a problem
You're
with the
just-
shampoo.
Yeah, that's
How do
weird.
you feel about the shampoo?
if
It goes in your hair. It doesn't go in your
it's
butt.
probably
I didn't have
doesn't
body
feel,
wash.
It probably is like bad for you.
yeah, it's probably your butt pH is probably
Probably-
all crazy. That's
it
why you're
probably
sick
makes
all the
Butt pH.
That's why you're sick all the
Probably
time.
makes you
butt pH.
probably gets really prickly.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't feel good.
I don't even remember. It's been
You
so
get
long.
sick so
You don't even
easily, and I
remember.
figured it out. It's because you put shampoo up your butt.
I didn't put shampoo up my butt. Shampoo was used as a tool to put my finger up my butt
Okay,
8 times.
that's the weird part. Why was it shampoo?
Because
Same finger every time.
No, I think I started with my pinky. I think I started.
Why was it shampoo?
Which the pinky immediately just blows up my whole idea that it's a scientific
You gotta
thing.
lubricate it, right?
You have to lubricate it, but if you're gonna do
You
this, if
think
you're
he
gonna,
owns lube to
I don't
bring-
know.
bringing
I didn't
lube
know
into the
lube.
shower?
you could use like a glove and do it like
I didn't
a
have a
doctor
fucking
does.
glove.
I think that makes it. I mean, I'm not going to say worse. It's fine to put your finger up your butt, but it's definitely more
Thank you.
premeditated to go out and buy a glove to
I
do
agree.
it versus
I
just
agree.
being in the shower
That
and
would be
putting
a-
shampoo
that
on.
would
Well,
be
if
a
you're
whole-
gonna see, that's the thing. If you're gonna do it, you got to commit.
Okay, so your problem is that I didn't commit enough.
No,
you
you
just
must have problems with your finger in your
The
butt.
problem is
Seems like you do.
you
does.
use shampoo.
Which you
It's-
so literally
the
your entire
shampoo
problem is
part-
that shampoo
the
goes on your
shampoo-
head.
the
If I used body wash, you wouldn't have cared.
Yeah.
Body wash doesn't go in your body.
No, it doesn't, go
fucking
in your
matter.
body. Putting soap up your butt is weird.
You said pudding. You said I should have used pudding.
Pudding soap.
What the fuck is pudding soap? That's what I'm saying. This guy you can't get a straight answer
there's,
out of.
there's bar
And
soap
you know what
or
it
there's
is?
pudding soap.
You know
Yeah,
what this
pudding
is?
soap is
Pudding
when you
soap is when
squeeze.
you squeeze it.
Yeah, it comes from a jar.
Yeah.
You are having a full homophobic reaction.
I'm not having a homophobic.
You are, and
I'm
you're
having
trying
a,
to justify
I'm having
it.
a soapophobic
You're
reaction.
trying to justify it,
there's
but
no,
really,
there's
it's
nothing. I'm the
homophobia.
least homophobic one here.
Then stick your finger up your ass
You-
next
do
time
you-
you take a
would
shower.
you
I've,
be
I've
this
put
upset-
more up there.
Would you be
You haven't.
Would you be this
wouldn't
upset
reacting
if he
like this
said
if
that
you
he
had.
got shampoo in
I've
his
put
mouth?
way more stuff up there.
Would you be
If he
reacting-
put shampoo in his mouth, that's way worse. That's not food.
Okay.
Only
So I
food
think
and,
you're
have a
being
only food and
categorization
genitals go
issue.
in the mouth.
food in general.
And
What about
drink.
water?
That's it.
Okay.
And drink.
What about
Food, drink,
toothpaste?
and your partner's genitals.
What about toothpaste?
And toothpaste and your toothbrush.
Okay.
And what about
And a
floss?
mirror and floss if
What
you're
if
a
he was
dentist.
what if he was
What about
just using
toothpaste?
shampoo to provide lubricant to get
And
his finger
nuts.
into his mouth?
Nuts are for part of food. Sorry, what'd you say?
I said, what if he was just
if
using
he's
shampoo
using
as a
lubricant to
listen
What
to
if I
me?
had a
Listen
really
to me.
tiny
Still
mouth?
listen to me. What if he was just using shampoo as lubricant to get his finger into his mouth?
Because it's like,
He couldn't get his finger into his mouth without it.
what if my mouth looked like
If
this?
he was using no, because that's soap. The weird thing here, I
You
think
don't even look at me.
I'm not. I don't
You're
want to
so
look at a
disgusted
small
by-
mouth. I don't like what that. See, that looks like a butthole.
That's
But
the
I would
whole-
never use soap to put my finger in it.
But what if it's the only wet thing you had around?
The wettest thing in that shower was the water, sir.
But in terms of, but in terms of
It's not the most slippery.
slippery,
It's not
Sorry, I
slippery.
didn't
Oh,
mean
look,
wet.
I wouldn't put shampoo up my ass. I wouldn't
No,
do it.
me neither.
But
you did,
I put my finger up my
but
ass
it's not.
with shampoo
It's
on
not.
it.
and now you're sick all the time.
It's not worth yelling at your friend over.
I agree. I think that it's really. It's
Let's
not
be
He's
right.
sick all the time because he put shampoo
The
in his
reason
butt.
it upsets me is
Not true.
specifically because it's your finger in your butt. That's really what it is.
So
I
it's about
think.
me.
It's you, yeah.
What about me?
Because if you were a random guy I didn't know, I'd be fine with it. I think.
I'd be weirded. I'd still be weirded out that it was shampoo.
Yeah, it's weird that the shampoo is so having such a strong impact on you.
That's so unhealthy for your pH levels.
Stop.
I mean,
you
what
don't have
are
a
you-
butt pH.
You have a pH in your whole body. Your mouth has
but
a
like
pH.
your butt is not like a. It's not like a. Never mind.
It's not like a what?
It's not like a vagina. It
I mean,
doesn't
what
have
is
like
going to
a.
happen?
It is to
It's
gay
probably
guys.
just gonna,
you're
it's
telling,
just gonna
you're telling gay
irritate
guys
your-
that's not like a vagina.
Gay guys put soap up their butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
oh,
why? But they don't put their
To
finger.
wash it exactly.
You think gay guys don't put their finger up their butt?
Not the ones
What
I
are-
know.
What
You've
are
asked.
you talking about?
So you're gay. Do you put your finger up your butt with soap on it?
They would never put soap on it. They would never
They
put
would
soap
never
up
put
there.
soap up there.
They put water. There was a tube.
But what if they
Water
don't
with
have
a
the
tube
what if
on
they
the
don't
back.
have the tube and they just have their stupid little fingers?
It wouldn't work.
Why?
And it's weird to put soap up in your butt. It's normal to
How
wash the
close do you
surface
put?
with
How
soap
close do you put soap to your butthole
over the top.
so it goes in?
It gets in
Your
there.
butt
But
is
I'm not
not that
shoving it in.
Your butt
like
is not that tight.
I'm not using it like a musket.
Do you
It's
put
not.
soap here and then go? That's what I do.
I have a big brush.
Ew! You put a brush. The bristles go
butt
in.
brush?
I have a big butt brush that I use, and
you
it's
just
got.
sit on it?
It's not really a brush. It's more of a pumice stone.
You put okay, so a stone can
I'm
go in your
scraping. No, I'm scraping the surface of my butt with a pumice stone.
ass. Okay, but not the butthole. That would hurt.
I'm scraping my butthole with a pumice stone, so
You're
I get all the
lying.
dead skin off.
There's no. Why is there dead skin down there?
The skin dies every day.
Not around
true.
not around your asshole.
Yeah, it does.
True.
Dies the most down there.
because of the smell.
Skin
they're
breathe.
born in.
dies in dark.
disgusting and
Dies in darkness.
Oh, I'm a fucking butt.
Oh, hey, it's so great to be a skin cell. Where am I? Ah!
I'm on the butthole.
We're we're stone cold masters. We're trying to teach people how to make an episode. We accidentally made one.
Yeah.
We've been just doing an episode this whole time just now. We were supposed to be listing topics. We just discussed a topic.
Yeah.
We've been recording that whole conversation. I thought
Is that the ceiling?
I thought we
I'm
ended,
in the ceiling.
I thought we ended. You're not. I thought we ended when you said end on the description.
That was the description. I'm in the ceiling.
Description is the conversation we have about the show. We have to do that.
Yeah, we have to do that now. All right.
But
Ship it.
anyway, my point being that, I mean, look, you guys can try. You should take the PAL challenge. Make your own PAL
Here's the
episode.
PAL challenge.
But you
Send
ain't
us a
never
video
going to be
of
as good
you
as us.
Putting soap on your finger and putting it up your butt.
That's crass.
Today I was somewhere where the soap dispenser worked, but the sink didn't. You had to go to a different
Dude.
sink, and I put it in, and I was like, "Oh fuck, man, the sink doesn't work." And I looked down, and the soap looked exactly like cum.
Yeah.
So I had to walk around like this, like I fucking nutted in my hands,
You
and
didn't
be like,
start rubbing?
"No."
Yeah, if you walk
Wait,
around with
what are
soapy
you going to do
hands.
with the
Huddle.
sink? You're just going to drop it in?
No, I was gonna.
You don't need the water yet.
Yeah.
Well, what
If
do
you
mean?
cover your hands in the soap, it doesn't look like you have nut everywhere.
Just start
You just have
going.
sticky hands, and then you can go over to the sink.
I didn't even think
You
of that. I
did
just
something
walked,
wrong.
I just walked. Sorry.
See, this is a conversation style that we have
Sorry,
on
I
the
just-
show.
I
Did
just
I ever
walked
talk
out
about
and
this
told
before?
everybody it
The
wasn't
gym
cum.
now, I'm sure you've noticed this. The bathroom in the gym, they've recently had their soap dispensers, their
Mm-hmm.
hand soap, they've replaced it. It's now a very thin liquid soap that is completely red.
Yeah.
And it is the most, it's like an
Looks
opaque
like blood.
dispenser. It's the most, truly every time I wash my hands there, I get like I get like a shiver. It's the worst thing to
Yeah.
ever see it come.
Well, they
just
make
hold
it
it out
that
and
thin.
like, a thin red
Soap needs
liquid
to be
just
blue.
It's thin so they can use more of it. They can have
Yeah,
They
they-
can not have
Soap
to fill it
should
up
be
left.
blue.
That's completely true.
White
Yeah.
soap
But-
is one of the worst things ever.
I like the white soap that smells like cherry
I
Gatorade.
thought white soap was bad. It looks like jizz.
It
Yeah.
But
does.
you have not seen this terrible bloody jizz that comes
Yeah.
out of this. This is literally the worst soap.
Period.
It is actually upsetting every time.
period.
It's impossible to get used to. And you have to sit there and go like this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. I'm washing my hands.
But that-
I'm a little sheep. I do whatever they tell me.
That,
you
I'm
ever
gonna
put
start
it on
bringing
your
my
hands?
own
No,
soap.
I should be out there with the guys lifting the weights.
yeah.
Bringing my own soap to the gym now.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing some kind of anti-seed oil style soap to the gym.
That's a good idea, made out of like a moose's fat.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a
Sure,
bone.
I
Bringing my own blubber soap.
wish we could make it out of the Mango Mussolini's Fight Club.
Fucka.
yeah.
Mango fucking
Yeah.
Mussolini fucka. Fuck.
It's not even worth it so far
Fuck
away.
Trump.
Let's try one more though.
Let's do that. What if we call the episode "Fuck Donald Trump"?
No, this is
It's got cussing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't. You're gonna get taken to court. Over
Can
that
we
again.
can we say
Okay,
back
to
in
the
back in the day?
the theoretical court?
It's
a
Okay.
back to
cool
the
fucking
theo-
name.
the theoretical court.
Radical court.
Okay. Sir, Your Honor, Doran.
I'm the judge.
You-
He said,
Okay.
Your Honor.
It's me now. All right, got this. I got this, guys.
Your thumbnail, or sorry, your title, the thumbnail
Excuse
guys
me.
already.
What about my thumbnail?
Okay, so you're not nothing about your thumbnail.
This-
You're not allowed to smoke in court, please.
You're not smoking. It's a marker, you fucking
You are not
moron.
allowed to talk to this debutante like that in my courtroom. I sentenced you to jail.
Why? Are you, what? I'm going to jail. Why are you like
You
a
made me the
foghorn,
judge, idiot.
leghorn judge?
You made me the fucking judge,
What?
idiot.
You're
I
getting
did-
revenge? We're playing it. It's in a theoretical court. We're playing
Yeah, and
around.
I'm the judge. I'm Judge Holden style. I'm speaking like him.
You sound like
Judge
foghorn,
Holden?
leghorn.
Yeah, isn't that how he talks?
No, he's a book.
No, he's a character in a book.
He's not
doesn't
really
talk-
a judge.
Doesn't sound like anything.
This is a TV guy.
No,
I thought this was like Judge Judy.
Judge Holden. Okay, the point is, your title was disparaging of the president. Please stop blowing smoke in my face.
You do
not
not
smoke.
talk
I'm
to
just
this
breathing.
debutante this way.
And by
And
the way, you
judge-
said the word disparage, and it just made me think of the word disbar. What do you think about that?
Ooh,
think it's a-
child.
It's a terrifying word, isn't it?
It was going that way for a while.
Anyway,
What do you have to
what
say
charge
about-
are you even trying to bring against me?
Libel.
I'm liable to beat your ass if you say that again. Say it
Okay,
again.
so now assault and battery.
No battery yet.
Okay, assault.
Sure.
Verbal
Case
assault.
adjourned.
Why is it adjourned? Why, it was a horrible idea to make him a judge. Tell me about what
Court adjourned.
it's
court adjourned.
just over.
I have to go to the bathroom. Court adjourned.
No, you can't adjourn for a pee break. That would be
You probably can.
be a potty break. So built into the court.
Recess forever.
Recess.
Forever.
Do you remember that one episode we made and it said featuring Tulsi Gabbard?
No.
There's some episode we
Fucking
did
30 years old. I don't know.
we made it was one of like the first episodes. And I think I texted you and it said, whatever you call the episode, just write featuring Tulsi Gabbard. And that was like one of the first YouTube comments I ever read on the show was somebody saying, when does Tulsi come in?
believe-
Somebody believed that Tulsi Gabbard was going to be on the fucking show.
People believe basically whatever you say.
Yeah, she
All right,
probably
well,
would
let's
go on
say
the show.
let's say Tulsi Gabbard is on this episode.
So okay, so now the title is the whole package, or wait, package deal, boxing, new edition,
A new edition or special edition.
special
addiction.
edition addiction
Featuring
featuring Tulsi
Tulsi
Gabbard. All right, we're done. The episode's figured out. Monday meeting over.
It's a
Yeah.
perfect episode.
Monday meeting's over. So, guys, that's
Usually at the end of a Monday meeting, we promote our shows.
yeah. We usually will plug to each other what we're doing.
Cameron, what are you doing on the 23rd of March?
I'll be hosting a screening of Shemp era Three Stooges shorts called Shemptopia at the bar The Windjammer in
Wow.
Oakwood.
The Three
It will
Stooges.
be very fun. Yeah, they're different from the Three Stooges.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah, they're called that so that
Three Stooges.
I don't get found.
That's true.
Yeah, out to
Yeah.
be doing this.
Yeah. it's weird.
Which
It
I
will
think
be a lot of fun. You should go buy some. I put them up on our website.
I think you'd be okay. I guess it's MGM. That
well,
would
at
be,
least one of them is public domain.
yeah.
Um,
And what are you doing on the day this episode doesn't come out? The day the premium episode comes out.
Well,
This weekend, in
I
fact.
This
will
weekend.
be
A better
along
way.
with you guys
I'm doing something this weekend.
in Seattle
First,
on what day?
on March 15th.
dude, that was the marker cap. I
On
thought
March
that we
15th,
had a fucking bug
and then
zapper
the
in
next
here.
day, the following day, I and you guys as well will
following
be
day?
in Portland, Oregon,
Not Portland, Maine.
not Portland, Maine. Shut the fuck up, everybody, about Portland, Maine. On March 16th, guys, that's a Sunday.
It's going to be a fun day when
That's
we're
a
there.
Sunday.
Buy tickets. It's almost your last chance. Your last chance will be when the show happens.
And
Yeah.
then on April 15th, we'll be at the Bell House in New York City.
yeah,
I'm doing something again next month.
I
Yeah.
won't be there.
Why?
Or will I?
Yeah,
You will be.
Oh, okay. I just in case I wasn't going to be there, I wanted to get
And
out.
you know
And
who will
ahead of
be
it.
there?
Some special guests, probably.
Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard.
One of many.
We're gonna get Tulsi.
So go buy a ticket.
Actually
All
get
that
Tulsi
stuff
on the
is
show.
on swagpoop.com/shows. And I think
And go to swagpoop.com/Tulsi Gabbard. I'm gonna put a funny video there.
Okay.
cool.
All right. Well, then we're done.
What were you
Episode
about
over.
to say?
I think that'll end up being a pretty good
I
episode.
don't think I said anything.
You were gonna say something.
When? At the beginning
You're gonna
of the
say
episode?
something.
I think at the beginning I was going to say my bird, you can't move, or to go to the bathroom.
And my bird
Okay.
runs on shit. As we discussed earlier. Why am I always stuck with the gross
Yeah,
ones?
disgust is right.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
that's it.
That's hurt.
Bye.
But I was like real sick last week. I like didn't want to talk to like fuck up my 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 voice, and so I was like just making up sign language, talking to my wife, and it was making her really mad. But I did learn a couple of sign language things,
Yeah.
like from YouTube videos, and their big fart in sign language is this. And the guy in the video goes with his hand. And I need to learn the entire language now so I
Yeah.
can use that.
They have a lot of funny viral. It's one
Yeah.
of the only languages that they focus on virality and funniness.
Yeah, and who designed this language? It's whoever designed this language hates deaf people.
Yeah, it's not.
Because you
not
could have
a-
just
it-
drawn everything in there like this.
Yeah, it's not like I
don't know if that would work.
dignify. It's not a very dignified language.
No, it's not.
Well, to them, it's dignified. Dude, they would beat your ass if they heard you say that. If
But
they
what
could.
I'm not saying it's their
cheap
fault.
shot. Cheap shot.
I said that, and I was like, they can't hear him.
I'm not. It's not. I don't think that I don't. I'm not. I don't think it reflects poorly on anybody who uses sign language. I think it reflects poorly on the person who invented
The
it.
person-
you're
the
saying. I
bastard
think
who
yeah,
invented this
I think he was like,
cursed.
Well,
yeah, why are you
they're
making
really
them
the
do some of
deaf
these
community
signs?
is very proud of ASL.
They shouldn't be.
But that's because
You're
they've
saying they
never been
shouldn't
given
be?
another option
They-
like CSL.
I mean, they should have one where they're
Caleb
like
sign language.
Caleb
they're
sign
going.
language.
Like I think all the stuff that's very representative. Like when you go like baby.
yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
You have to be a silent film, like
Yeah.
a mime.
You have to be Charlie
Yeah.
Chaplin.
We have to mime? No.
Yeah.
How about this? Booyah. That's a good sign language.
That might
sign.
be. Well, no, that's not booyah. That's honk your horn.
No, this is booyah. Like
Okay.
that. And then honk your horn is straight up and down. Booyah has a little bit of an angle to it.
That's
And this
trombone.
is, come here,
One of those is
you
trombone.
bastard.
One of those is trombone.
No, this is trombone.
Yeah,
What-
sign language is just doing the thing.
Or whatever. What is the trombone? Wait, hold on.
You hold it like this. Okay, start like this. Now open your mouth, and then that hand moves forward and back. No, other hand. Yeah, both.
And isn't there a trombone thing, like a move where you like switch too? Where you like turn it
Yeah,
around.
yeah, when
and-
you, like, bend
so you're like
over.
you're done with this side and then you turn around and you go.